it calling, it whispers in the breeze.
An ancient sort of siren shivers in the trees.
A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time.
It promises adventures for those who pay it love.
At advantage to your role, though the journey takes its toll, we shall stay hardy, friends remain while facing foes to the dungeons and the dragons we will roam at advantage.
Beans, we are live.
Hi.
Everyone say hi!
Hi. What's up?
Hello, we're back. For the second episode of this. I thought I had images of this. Maybe I don't. I need to save one. So I can post it online for all my follower to follow. But yeah, we're back. We made it again. And Sean's here. Like, we're not doing it on the usual day, but the players that we usually have on Friday are out of town. But we all play on Friday. Plus Abby was free, so we were like, let's modify a little this, a little that. So yeah, that's why we are here on Friday. Plus we got play catch up, so we will be back on schedule Wednesday for this particular one. But Sean, I can take it over to you so I can stop yapping if you want, since this is your campaign.
I'm low-key fixing shit in the background.
So okay, so we'll just fluff a little bit.
Oh wait. Should we roll like the 1d100 or something, and we can do our
Sean does that.
Do the recap, and one of you roll a d100 after.
Okay.
You want to roll D100, or well, Abby's doing. Me and Abby are doing the thing. So Kate, do the recap, and then I'll roll the D100 after I do my
you do it.
post.
Yeah.
Okay, so the three of us, we were hired by the House of Progress for 10,000 gold pieces, because they were looking for some seasoned adventurers to do a task for them, and told us to meet at the Frolicking Star Tavern.
Love the name.
Where yeah, very good. It was run by this like very weird gnome bartender. There's nobody else in there. Borniers was the first to arrive. And they noticed that it was kind of looked like the tavern was kind of like freshly opened. And then Nada came in to see the gnome frantically flipping through a book that wasn't a spell book, haha. It's just a recipe book. And the gnome allegedly is trying to read like Bornaise' mind, and Bornaise went and grabbed the gnome as my character Davari entered. And she tries to like break it up as a black dragonborn also steps in to kind of break it up, whose name is Sakirin. It turned out that the dragonborn was the one that was actually trying to read his mind, and trying to like vet him before meeting the lady, which I put off to the side Lyra, and I'm assuming that's her. I didn't write her name like in the proper spot. I just wrote it in the margins.
She's a member of the House of Progress, right? For Dima?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we?
Her name was Lyra.
Is she the one? Is she represented from Serona specifically? Or
you do not.
Well, I guess we didn't ask. I guess we should have asked. Never mind. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, but she's the one that comes in and gives us our mission. We have to deliver a letter to Hawthorne Manor and convince Alexander to let her into the Iron Mine to access the untold riches of the north of Veltar.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's right, next to us.
And anybody who goes to Hawthorne Manor mysteriously disappears, which is why they're hiring these adventurers, and the money is so great. So after she leaves, Borniers and Takirin get into a drinking contest after Borniers claims that he's never touched a drop of alcohol in his life.
Full throttle.
Yeah, and Davari and Nada make bets on how long until they get hook up. But Takirin ends up dragging Borniers to bed when they pass out. And as that's happening, we Nada and Davari also go upstairs to follow them, and we hear a jester's laugh in our
Sorry,
dreams.
stream. There we go.
Yeah, we hear a weird laugh in our dreams, but wake up in the morning with no issue and continue on our quest with Takira guiding us in this horse-drawn carriage, or ram-drawn carriage, excuse me. And we go and shop for cloaks because we're like, oh wait, it's gonna be cold, and we continue out of the town.
Yeah,
and as we're
one
traveling,
of us is not dressed for the cold.
Hoes don't get cold. Anyways, as we're traveling, we see a shirtless man sleepwalking in the direction we're supposed to be going. And we try and stop him, but there's no stopping him. And Takira says that they've seen some people as far as like the islands to the south walking all the way to Veltar in that same state, which is cuckoo. The rest of the day is uneventful, and then we camp up for the night. And in the middle of our rest, once we like camp down and go to sleep, we hear a gunshot and see that Takiran had shot a creature that was limping away quickly. And I don't think really anybody saw it except for Borniers, I think.
Yeah, it was the other one.
Yeah, and Nada and Borniers kind of investigate where the creature was. Notice it was making some sort of like ritualistic circle before it was interrupted. But it seemed to be dedicated to a god of war of some kind, and it is like filled with blood and maggots. But Borniers destroys the circle, and the creature seems to be watching him from the distance. But I think, let's see. And nothing much really happens the rest of that night, though. And Nada starts her watch. Yeah, everybody goes back to bed. Yeah, okay, yeah. Oh, but no, wait, no. Nada sees a sleepwalking woman on her watch, and she's like goes to like the edge of the woods, and a taloned hand grabs her and guides her further in. They seem to have like bird-like footprints. But we continue traveling for 2 days, and the same stuff happening with like the sleepwalkers. But as we start getting closer, the creatures start daring to get closer and closer until we're stopped by a water genasi who holds us at gunpoint with 2 other genasi popping out of the bushes, and that's kind of where we left off.
All right, perfect.
Yay! And then
Can you tell me how to spell the Dragonborn's name, please?
Of course, it is. Yeah.
also, Abby, did you do the D100?
No, you do it. Only one of us does it. I did it last time, so you do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
And then did I hear whispers that I get advantage for doing that?
No.
You get an
Or like the
inspiration.
yeah.
It's-
Shush.
And although, by the way, the D100 is a 38.
Okay. Spell this name first.
It's in the chat.
Oh, wait, which chat?
The D&D Beyond.
TT.
It's T
Wait,
upon.
D&D Beyond has a chat?
Yeah,
DTT.
like where the dice go, you can type in, you can do messages in there too.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
that cute.
Oh, but I can't copy and paste it. That's so sad. Okay, that's fine.
Old school. Sean, I got a 38 for the D100, by the way.
8. Yeah, you are the type to roll something like that.
That's me.
Alright, 38. Now, I have a question.
38.
What do you think you'll do after you stop adventuring?
I'll go first. I don't mind.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, I don't know about you, but I don't really experience adventuring very long in my life, hopefully, all things considered, but I would really like to settle down, just have my own little spot in Corona, and just live the rest of my days as possible in peace.
A great round of applause. Well, after adventuring, I guess I'd have to go back home and take care of duties that are requested upon for me and my family, but that's a story for another time. I don't really want to get into the politics.
He said duty.
Sure did.
Well, I mean, I'm mostly adventuring just to kind of pass the time. Hopefully, once I can figure out what's going on with my memories, I won't have to adventure anymore, and ideally I'll go back to whatever life I led beforehand. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna go where the wind takes me, I suppose.
You.
Alright. Perfect. Now,
We're perfect?
yes.
Even me?
Now that I think about it, maybe not.
Uh-oh. Do I need to change the music? Things are happening, I think.
Oh, no. We don't start with combat.
Oh.
Don't worry.
Oh,
Keep it
also,
like
if you look at the overlay, Abby, do you know anything special about Nada?
Hold on, let me look. I'm in my notes. Let me go into the thing.
I'd hate for you to have to drop your beer, but...
How did you know? What am I supposed to notice about Nada?
She has a little gun now.
Wait,
And the overlay.
she does? Oh!
Yes.
I thought you meant like the map, and I was like, wait,
No,
but I
the
can look at her
overlay.
face. No, I didn't see it in the overlay.
Oh,
But
no,
let me,
you're good. You're good.
I'll go. Let me look. I do see her little gun!
Little gun
Yes,
now.
I will say her gun is definitely in her stocking,
Well.
but that's fine.
We can only do so much. And I actually put Sean's name, and I actually did Dove's correct classes. So round of applause for me for actually doing the right things.
Let's go!
We're improving.
Yay!
Okay, so sorry, Sean, I'll let you go. It's hard not being like the DM on the stream. I just want to keep yapping.
Yeah.
Worry not. Anyways, you find yourselves in, well, a less than preferable situation. All of you are in your carriage, and in front of you, you see a water genasi that seems strangely well dressed. Right beside him, though, are his two companions, seeming to wear something more fitting to the weather. You see them holding a shield and a club in one hand. Their club seeming to act as both a weapon and a torch. The Genasi points the gun specifically at Tikiran, seeing that he's the driver of this carriage, as he says, "Hold there, travelers! Me and my friends are here to commandeer this vehicle for the sake of our people. We do not wish for any trouble, but we are not afraid to use force if necessary. So please, just kindly give us the vehicle. Thank you."
Bonaise will like raise an eyebrow and kind of like side eye to Kieran. No, I don't think we would be doing that.
I will run him over.
Oh yeah, dude. I think you should do that actually.
Wait, who are your people?
Yeah, interesting question.
I mean, if you need food or something, we don't mind like handing you over some food.
You hear Tikiran say, I mind very much.
Yeah. The tiefling does not speak for all of us.
You see one of the one of the other bandits kind of go like, you're really bad at this whole like bandit thing. Maybe we shouldn't be doing this. Shush!
Wait,
Alright,
who hears that?
Yeah, the bandit on the right.
Oh, see, perhaps that's best. There's a lot of really bad things happening in Veltar, so perhaps you should just change your dirty, nutty ways and find a new life doing good and better, not attacking people, just trying to get by.
Why are you being bandits out in the middle of nowhere? Why don't you be bandits where you can actually get good stuff?
Good question.
This is the only road where food travels.
Well, you just need food? You could go back. There's a town down that way. There's a tavern. I don't think there's anyone in it. I'm sure you could just ransack it.
If it was that simple, we would have done it earlier. But no,
It is that simple.
the forest does not let us leave as soon as we enter it. And sadly, we live here.
Wait, so the forest doesn't let you leave? What do you mean by
Not anymore. Not anymore.
What'd you do?
Nothing. One day we were just living as normal people, and the next, these monsters came out of nowhere. They say that they're killing in the name of what? What was the name? Crackers? Krakoa. Krakoa!
Krakoa? Who is Krakoa?
It seems like you need more of a therapy session, but not really a ransacking.
Listen, all people have been starving for days. All we need is the food within your carriage. A box or two even, please.
We can give you some food. Can't give you all our food, but
I mean, you see Takira and say, I mean, if you guys want to donate, don't expect it to come from the carriage.
I have a few questions, DM. One,
What?
does this guy seem like he's being truthful where they are like actually desperate, or is he like trying to pay a pity card?
Roll inside.
Okay.
Roll inside.
And then my other question is who is Krakoa?
Oh no, he's just mispronouncing the name.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't know.
I also have a question. There's a genasi in front of us, right? And then the hooded figures, they've been talking back and forth.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. They seem rather like displeased with the situation, truth be told.
Okay, but they seem humanoid. They don't seem.
Yeah. They're all humanoid.
Okay.
Humanoid.
I got a 19 for my insight, by the way.
This one's telling the truth.
Where is your village if you're so worried about it?
Well, it's, and you hear one of the bandits go like, we cannot tell you. We
might
just
be able
met
to
after all,
monster
but
problem. I mean, we might not be able to super help with the food issue outside of maybe like a day's worth of rations, but we can at least maybe help with the monsters. We're heading that way, anyways.
Well, perhaps we could teach you how to defend yourself against the monsters. You know, the whole teach a man to fish, and I think he gets a bunch of food or something.
you hear Takiran kind of like raise a hand. We kind of don't have time for that.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Oh, hear me out. Listen, I'm always here for a nice brawl. Brawls are my favorite. But I don't think you want to brawl. It sounds like you just need help. So what if we chill on the bandit, snatcheroo nonsense, and we just sit and talk it out for a sec?
He kind of like, okay, can you roll persuasion?
Okay.
Actually.
That was persuasive, right?
I think so. 13.
You see him kind of like look at his other bandits, and he lets out a sigh, and he puts his gun down and says, I can't do this. And he says, you're the one who suggested it in the first place.
Listen, there's lots of creepy crawlies around here. We've seen a few of them, so I'm sure there's a lot of monsters that what you're talking about probably exist. I don't think you're lying, but maybe the people who have sanity here, which is you, me, your crew, and the rest of our crew, we talk it out because we do have the sanity, and then we could figure out a solution instead of going against each other in this wasteland of creepy crawlies and snow.
And you see the Genasi look at the rest of his bandits and say, does that sound fine to the rest of you? And you see the bandit at the back and say, literally, you were the one who suggested this. We're fine with anything. With friends like these, right? He looks at the peer group. That sounds more than fair.
Toss them like each like, little granola bar.
Right.
The bandits like eat it the other two like eat it like instantly. They open up the package, whichever package it is, and they shove it down.
Oh god.
It feels as if there's like a void underneath their mask.
A void?
No, with like how fast they're
like it's
consuming
a
it.
yeah.
I was like, DM, you said they were humanoid.
They are humanoid. They're just weird in the face, you know.
Well,
All right.
I know you can't say where your village is at, but we all have to keep going this way. Will we perhaps pass by your village on the way?
No, it would be more to the and then before he finishes, all of a sudden you hear the guard to your right scream
No.
as you look to the right and see a familiar creature biting its neck.
Oh, which familiar creature? Which one?
I will show you.
We met two.
Oh, familiar to Bornay's.
Okay.
Sean, so if you right-click that image and open like a character sheet or whatever and go to the very bottom, you can send image to game log, and that way we can show people what we're looking at. Just FYI.
Perfect. Give me a bit.
I can do it. Here. One of us can do it too, right?
Oh, I don't know.
No.
No, because the DM has to be able to access their... Oh, I guess so. How'd you do that?
Yeah. Oh, I just did
Oh,
it.
send a game log. Okay.
Yeah, it's in there, yeah.
I know that.
Huh.
So,
It's absolutely
so
disgusting.
theoretically, it's less things for Sean to think about. We could just do it.
I know that.
Okay.
Cool.
Perfect. Thank you.
It's absolutely disgusting. This is that thing I
Yeah.
saw. Bornay's had saw.
Yeah, nasty.
Now that you've gotten a closer look at it, you see a humanoid creature with fake deer horns. It seems they seem to be wearing a cloak. Their pants seem to have different symbols on it, different sigils. Well, if you take a closer look, you might find that they are of religious origin.
Oh.
But the most unsettling feature that they have, other than their creepy claws and their sharp teeth, is the fact that their stomach seems open, their guts just hanging by.
Delightful.
Grody.
What the fuck is that?
What's the question, Nata?
Well, and it's like going after the other one. Or is the other guy dead? Is he like fully deceased?
He is fully deceased.
Well, I want to hop out the cart and charge towards
Yeah,
her.
I think Nada's gonna do the same. She's gonna like hop off the cart and like kind of just plant herself in front of it between this creature and the cart.
And while you do that, you see another, and another, and another appear from the woodwork. And as you can, before the bandit right behind you could like join you, right? Mm-hmm. You see another one jump almost 20 foot high and land on the bandit.
Girls, perhaps we should get back into the cart and drive off now?
Well, that thing just went 20 feet. I don't know.
Perhaps we just risk it on the road.
Are those two guards like definitely dead? Like it was like a
they
one-shot
are
kind of thing?
definitely dead. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'll hop back in the cart.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hop back in the cart, but as we
Save
like,
him.
if the cart goes zooming, I'm gonna try and like get my hands out, ready to like snatch up this Janelle.
Water
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
hold my hand out and grab him, pulling into the cart.
Yeah.
Alright.
We're careening by.
Well, when you see this water genasi kind of like traumatized, right? As he sees his friends get like fucking consumed. And while you guys are trying to charge forward, another one of the another one of the creatures jump from the hill and bite one of the goats.
Oh.
No!
Can I shoot it with my pistol? Such a bad idea, right?
You can. You definitely can.
So, like, I'll whip my little whip out too and smack it too.
Oh my god!
The misfire immediately.
Yeah, it's yep.
Well,
It's you can try.
Yeah.
So when you try to shoot, your gun isn't really built for temperatures this cold. So you may have forgotten to change like the oil. Within the
It's cold! It's cold! It's too cold to hold! I'm not used to this cold. Oh
Alright.
my god.
The rest of you can try something.
I want to slash my whip out at the one that's eating our ram.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go for it. Whip it.
Yeah. What is that?
How many rams do we have? Just 2?
You just have 2. One is dead.
Okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
they already killed her. So we had 3 in originally.
You had 2. One is dead.
Oh, we only have 1 now.
Yes. And you guys know that like 2 rams are already like slightly struggling. 1 ram will not get you anywhere.
So, like, we're not moving this cart anymore at this point?
You are, but like if
Slow.
someone was walking beside you, they'd probably outpace you.
Well, if one's dead, we can't move the cart.
Right. And you see Tikiran pull out a rifle.
Okay, well, then I'm
15,
popping out of the
there's-
cart. If this cart's not going anywhere, I'm popping out. Charging
Yeah.
towards this one right near our
Right.
Genasi friend.
15. Does this one hit? This one barely hits.
Are we in combat? What are we doing?
Yeah. Do like 1 free action before the start of combat.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, so I did mine. Kate or Dove is going up to do hers.
right?
How tall are these things?
Around varying heights, but around like humanoid height, like 5 to 6. But
So do it like... Is this just like a single attack action kind of thing? Or is it like a
yeah,
full round?
single attack.
Single attack.
attack.
Okay, yeah, I'll just
Yeah.
smack it with my whip. Try to get its
Right?
attention.
Deal damage.
Okay. I don't want him to look at me and not our little Genasi friend. Well, it's only 3 points of damage.
All right. You whip him in the eye, and you can see, you can see how fragile they are as the whip kind of like tears off a part of his face.
Ugh.
But when you do, you already see it start to slowly reform.
Okay.
Do we just do whatever?
All right. You can do 1 action bonus.
I'm going to like kind of hop out the cart, and then kind of like lightly lift my like spear in my hand out as like a soft like gust of wind like makes a little flurry on the snow ground that kind of forms into like a rough shape of like a bear.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast the bear spirit totem
Ooh.
right there.
Right. And you tell everyone what the bear spirit totem does.
Huh?
And you tell everyone what the bear spirit totem does.
Yeah, I got everyone.
What does it do?
What does it do?
Oh, sorry. So basically everyone gets 5 hit points, 5 temporary hit points plus another. What level are we? 5. So plus
yeah.
another 5. So y'all get 10 temporary hit points plus advantage on strength checks and strength savings. So
Ooh.
so 10 temporary hit points.
Advantage on strength, you said?
Yeah, both.
Okay, can everyone please roll initiative?
Yay!
See if this actually does advantage.
Dirty 20! Oh man.
Okay, let me roll again because I didn't actually do it at advantage. So I'm supposed to have advantage on this. Whatever.
Advantage.
It's 13. How does that work? Oh, I have to click on it. I see. That's fine. Nice stuff.
Alright.
Okay.
What did everyone roll? Okay, the Varya goes first.
Yay! Okay, yeah, so I'm going to sling my whip out at that same creature again and try and hit him again. 22 to hit.
Bruh.
Alright,
Let's fucking hope so.
Yeah.
Honestly.
you hit it once again.
Okay, and I'm gonna roll damage, and then I'm gonna use a bonus action. That is 6 points of damage with the whip. I'm gonna use a bonus action, one of my flourishes, to pull him towards me. And as I pull him towards me, I am going to use my bonus action to stab him with my rapier. Like, pull him into my rapier, essentially.
Jesus.
You
Christ.
can.
Yeah. Yay.
Perfect.
22 to hit again.
Damn, pop off.
Yeah.
Oh, first combat.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And then 3 points of damage for that. So I want him in my grill. I'm just gonna hiss at him an infernal. That's gonna be my
And when you do, it almost seems unnatural because you like feel, you know that this is hitting, right? This is definitely damaging it. And you can only hear him go like
Oh boys!
laughing more the more you hit it.
Y'all, these things are kind of spooky! Return.
Okay. Okay. Now, it is this guy's turn.
It's
As
that guy.
this. Wait, what the fuck? Where did he come from? Anyways, one of the creatures right behind you sort of like finish his meal, taking off the head of the Genasi bandit before tossing it to the side.
Jesus.
From what you can see, it seems to be tossing it deliberately by the side of the road.
Oh,
As it stands up and starts leaping towards Nota.
Okay. All right.
It hits. I assume that you don't have an AC higher than 22.
Word.
No, I don't.
Alright, so you take 1d6 plus 3 damage, so you take 7 damage. And can you please roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Oh god.
Okay. Okay.
You got this.
Ooh, I'm rolling like shit today. 14.
Is it safe to
Alright.
say that the cart's like right here, by the way? Like
Yeah, around the area. So like the creature kind of like climbed up the cart and then like reached over to like
Okay.
bite Nota in the forearm. Alright, you save.
also,
I will say, Nota, that you may have gotten like hurt before, but like the wounds didn't hurt this much.
Are they
It
like
feels as-
necrotic in a way?
No, it feels as if their teeth have like all have like tetanus.
Okay, poison. Cool.
Yes, but don't worry, you saved, so you just take the initial like piercing damage, and you did feel your hand start to jitter as soon as it got bit, but your body managed to stave off whatever disease this creature had planned for you.
Okay.
All right. I will just remove these two because these guys are dead.
Can you,
Okay.
if you lower their health to 0, if that's an option, it'll just put big X's on them, by the way.
I did. It's not working.
Are they NPC tokens or are they enemy tokens?
They're NPC.
That's
they're
probably why.
Oh well.
Oh well. They tossed him to the side anyways.
Here, I can do. I don't know why I can do this, but I can do.
Right. So, one of the the creature will try to bite Nota again.
Okay.
Okay, I assume you have an AC higher than 5.
Hell yeah.
So we know her AC somewhere between 5 and 22.
5 and 22. See, you can figure it out.
Somewhere in there.
Okay.
I think I just
So-
got my taxes.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. I just switched from TurboTax to H&R.
Sorry, it's tax season.
Okay, now it is Kiran's turn. Oh, by the way, is there a way that I can like move this circle to the back?
Yeah, right click it, or here, maybe I can do it. No. I got it.
Okay. I seem to not be able to like click the tokens within.
Yeah, it should be good now.
Okay, there we go.
I had to move to bottom. I'll do the same thing with this other one. There we go. Sorry.
Yeah. No worries.
It's because they like layer on each other, so I just moved it to the bottom. So we're never gonna use this again, so I guess you don't have to bother learning it.
Fuck. It's still doing it. Okay. The Kiran kind of like.
Oh, I can move them. How weird.
The Kiran kind of like stands up and gets on top of the carriage and pulls out the rifle. And seeing, as soon as he gets on top of the carriage, he notices the creature sharing the carriage roof with him, and he decides to push it off Nota.
Cute.
Alright.
Sean, can you
It's
right click
faster.
this? Can you right click the circle and move it to the bottom? Maybe that you have to do it.
I did.
We'll just get
It's
rid
still-
of
it's
it.
still-
We all know we're in it, so I'll just get rid
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. You see Kiran sort of like rifle whip this creature, pushing him off Nota. And after pushing him off Nota, he aims his rifle towards the creature now prone to the ground and shoots.
Hey, that one was mine!
Do rifles get disadvantage on prone too, or is that just archers?
Your rifles do. But no, he's still standing. It's just the flavor thing. Like pushing.
Sorry, how dare I?
Yeah. Alright, it's fine. And he shoots, dealing 20 damage.
Oh god.
Shit.
Don't fuck with him anymore.
And even despite that strong blast from the rifle, the creature still stands up, and he looks at Nota and says, "Well, I definitely can't finish him off, so feel free." Alright. It is this guy's turn now as he tries to bite Davari. The
Whoa.
one near
Come on. Come at me.
not 20.
Let me at it.
Ah!
Oh no! You literally did just ask for it though. You literally just asked for it.
Well, it's better me than this commoner who probably has like 2 hit points.
Not with that stash. Not with that stash.
He deals 13 damage to you. Can you roll me a Constitution saving
I
throw?
can do that.
That's not an awful crit though.
Okay, con saving. Skills. Nope. Saves. Not very good at con saving throws. Oh, I rolled a dirty 20!
Hey!
It's a good thing I'm not very good at those.
Alright. You see this man like seeing you like struggling and like he's panicking. So
I'm not sure.
oh wait. Wait, before that happens, right? you see the creature in front of you, the one that you were like hurting, the one that you're attacking. His face, you see that the stab wound that you caused him and the whip marks, they start to quickly regenerate. They haven't fully healed yet, but the rate in which these creatures regenerate is strangely fast. Okay.
Things are healing strangely quickly.
The Genasi will raise his rapier and says, "Be gone, you blackguards! Please try not to die. I'm going to die next."
Why is everyone spiraling over YouTube banning ads?
And when he says that, Davari, you get 12 HP back as he casts the healing on you.
Oh.
Wow.
Alright.
I didn't say this last time, but that Genasi is very hot.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
I love him.
He cannot die.
He tries to kill the crocodile in front of him, and you see his rapier go through the back of this creature's throat and through his mouth, right?
Oh.
And you see this crocodile just rip the side of his throat and pull the rapier out. Deals 8 damage.
What's this thing called?
Crocodile.
The plot does thicken, doesn't it?
It does.
Davari's gonna kind of go around with her little rapier and be like, twinsies!
you see him nervously go like, "The twinsies."
Don't worry, you're safe with us here.
I will
She's like
see
way
about
too
that.
blasé about. Yeah, she's way too blasé about the situation.
Right. You see this other monster sort of like climb up and hit Tikiran. And it hits him. Oh my god, everyone's fucking getting hit. Dealing 7 damage. And yeah, he passes that saving throw. Yeah, you just see Tikiran get bit. Okay. Now on to the next one. Lotta, it is your turn.
Okay, so this thing is on the cart that just hit Kieran.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nada's gonna try and go behind him. And is this square the cart? Is that what's happening?
Yes.
Yeah. The creature is like reaching out on the cart and like kind of like bit his ankle.
So she's gonna try and go behind him, and she's gonna get her rapier and try and like Mind Palace, right? She's gonna try and like grab one of the horns and try and cut off like the horns with all like the talisman on them.
Oh, the antler looking thing?
Yeah, the antlers, yeah. But I also want her to be flanking. Here, we'll move him closer and her behind.
Oh, you can do it like from here.
Yeah. Okay, so this will be the first because I got 2 hits. Okay, that's an 18. Oh, it could have been a 19. That's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, that's a 6.
Wait, are you gonna
Hold on.
re-roll to see if you get a crit?
Yeah, let me read this because I think I do get. Hold on. There's
you
like
get an advantage.
deal damage. You get advantage on your next attack roll. So not this attack roll, but the next attack roll I get advantage on. I don't get it on this one.
But you're flanking.
Oh, you get it because you're flanking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Worry not.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Too
If
many,
I get a 19,
too many advantages.
that's still an 18, so it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Yeah,
Attack
okay.
again.
Okay.
Yeah,
But this will be 4 damage or 7 damage to hit on that one, and then I get a second attack. So I'm gonna go once, go twice. So that's a 15. Do I get advantage on both of the attack rolls?
You do.
Okay. Yeah, so it'd be 15 to hit would be the second one. Does that hit?
15 does hit, barely.
Okay. Barely. Good to know. So 11 for the second damage.
Good job.
So
Okay.
7 and 11.
Nice.
You try to like use your rapier to cleanly cut off the talismans and the deer, like the deer horn, and you manage to just cut off half of its head. As you see its tongue kind of like waggling around as blood spurts out of its head, and you see it fall to the ground and die.
Oh
Good job.
shit! Okay.
It's not doing the X thing either.
Is the health you marked the health 0?
Deer, yeah.
And then
Yeah, it did the like low health ring on this one,
Oh,
but not.
oh, there you go.
It did it.
it did- I see it right there. Sean's a liar. Confirmed. I knew it.
You see it fall.
Yeah.
And you see Tikian kind of like smugly say, "Hey, I was going to get that one."
That one was mine. And then I think if you'll let me bonus action yell out, "Go for the horns!"
I will say that would not usually do anything. You just dealt so much damage that even if you hit it by the feet.
No, that's okay. But that's where her mind is, so that's fine. It's all about the roleplay, baby.
Yeah. Right. You see Tikiran very impressed by what you did.
Yeah.
She winks.
You see him like cover his mouth, going like, "Oh."
Somebody's fucking this dragonborn by the end of this.
This creature will try to attack the nearest creature. Thankfully, they're colored red, so like they're easier to see in the snow too.
Of course. I like to stand out.
I assume you have AC higher than 5.
A little bit. A little bit.
A little bit.
Okay, that is it.
It's somewhere in between 5 and 100.
Okay. You see the other creature try to bite you as well. It's 23.
Jeez, yeah, that hits.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
As you take 4 damage. "13 passes. Good job.
Yay!
As you also feel the pain, but manage to shrug it off. Now, it is your turn to retaliate.
Oh, yes. Okay. God, we're in like a pretty tight spot though.
You guys got this.
Do it.
This is nothing. This is nothing for you guys. As long as they stop critting.
As long as we don't beat
This is
it.
nothing.
We'll be fine.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, as long as we don't fuck it up. That's what that means.
Yeah. I'm just gonna attack. I don't have a lot of like offensive things because I'm the healer. I'm gonna attack this one with my spear.
Alright. Strike it with your spear. Strike him down.
Does a 15 hit?
A 15 does it.
Yay!
Wow, you guys rolled the exact number you need to hit.
Good for 1 damage.
Oh my god!
Why is it just
what
one?
What is wrong?
Where's the modifier? You not strong?
No, my character is not strong, I don't think.
That might be it.
So you have a 10 for your strength?
Yeah.
Well, you still be proficient though, right?
You chop off one of its fingers.
Yay. But it's also just like a normal spear too. It might just be bad. Also, I might not.
You'll be able to add your proficiency bonus to it, I would think.
Maybe I'm not proficient.
Yeah, are Jews not proficient in spears? I thought they were.
No,
Oh,
they're
I am.
not.
No,
It's staffs. I thought they weren't.
It says weapons: club, dagger, dart, javelin, mace, quarterstaff, scimitar, sickle, sling, and spear. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Well, what is your just add your proficiency bonus.
+3?
So it'd be 4.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that.
Yeah, even if your strength is 0, it should still add your proficiency bonus.
Well, that's up to DM if he wants to do that, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that.
No, your proficiency bonus does not get added to the damage.
Oh, wait, I'm dumb. You're right. My bad. Never mind.
It's fine. Happens.
I knew that.
Okay. You want to do anything else? Bonus actions? Anything like that?
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action Fey Gift Spite to Dove.
What's that mean?
So until the start of my next turn, the first time you hit a target with an attack, that target has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes within the next minute.
Wow.
It's a hobgoblin thing. So
Cool.
no big deal. That'll be the end of my turn.
Alright. It is finally this creature's turn. As you see it move back like the rest, right? As you see its eyes go red, and you hear a melody coming from its mouth. As it sways left and right, a ominous song comes out. One that's reminiscent of like throat singing, if you guys know what that means.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like
you go.
Was that the Inuit thing?
Yeah. You hear the and you see all of these creatures' eyes glow red as well.
Oh, that's good.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Alright, Tabari, it's your turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, hearing Nadase go for the horns, I think what she's going to do is she's going to fling her whip out towards one of the horns to try to, like, wrap around it.
By the way,
oh, that's 24.
Interestingly enough, when this creature sings, these creatures stop regenerating.
Oh.
Wait, what?
Interesting.
They stop regenerating.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. Okay, yeah, she's going to take her whip out, go for the horn, trying to wrap it around. Which is a 24.
Your hits are insane.
Yeah.
And your damage is so mid.
I know.
It is so painful.
It's for the aesthetic. There's gonna be 4 points of damage as she like wraps it around the horn, pull it, and then she's gonna pull it onto her rapier, like, and put the rapier like through the bottom of its chin and up, kind of thing. To try and get some leverage on the horn and just keep pulling on the horns.
Alright, you keep pulling on the horns. And
Oh, it's only an 8 for the rapier. I don't think that's gonna
you have
hit.
advantage. You have advantage.
Oh, I have advantage! Because I'm...
Yeah, Caspian is giving you advantage.
Yes! That was almost a 20! Oh, no! It went, like, on the 20 and then just teetered over to the 8, so it's 13 total.
You hear Caspian kind of, like, nervously try to, like, comfort you. Oh, you look very badass while doing it.
Thank you.
Please don't kill it next time, though. And you see the creature go like, ah! And he goes like, oh, please!
How experienced does he look? And I do that as like a free action, just kind of like vibe check him. Like, does he seem like he's like an actual like experienced fighter, or does he seem like just like a dude?
Roll
Insight?
mystery.
Roll mystery.
Mystery?
I heard mystery. That was
that's
funny.
Okay, roll a history check.
Roll mysteries like a go fuck yourself. I'm not telling you.
Roll mystery to see how confused you are. Okay. History. I'm not very good at that. Let's see. It's a 5.
Okay. I'll tell you this. From his movements, this is not his first rodeo.
Okay.
However, you would assume that this guy does not like rodeos.
That's a good description. Yeah,
I like that. I'm just trying to debate.
Rodeos is
I wanna-
such a dilution thing.
Yeah. Oh wait, that's the bonus section anyways. Okay, yeah, I think that's it for me.
Alright.
Wait, hold on.
Oh,
wait, does
God.
action search take a bonus action, or is it just a free thing that
It's
you
a
can
bonus action.
It's a no, it's not. It's a free action.
Is it a free action?
do? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. I was like, wait a second, hold
Oh,
on.
Really? I didn't know that either.
Yeah,
Okay, well,
like,
I'm gonna action search, I think, because I don't want him. I don't want him to be hurt. Okay, so one additional action. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna go down with the rapier one more time. Let me see if I crit.
Jesus, 23.
Yeah, 23.
Oh my god!
Damn it!
Wow!
So bad.
This is painful.
Like, I'm rolling so good at the attacks, but the damage rolls are like all one.
No,
Like,
this
that's
is insanity.
Yeah, every single damage roll I'm doing, I'm rolling like a 1 or a 2.
you see like Davari like use these like expert masterwork strikes, and these strikes decide to hit in every non-vital organ that this creature has.
Clawing at its clothing, more or less, just doing like little nicks. Like, fuck!
His organs are coming out. You don't know where they are. They're all like spilling out.
Okay. Well,
You're hitting off like a hanging gut.
You're hitting the organs where they're supposed to. They're just not there.
Yeah. You stab him through the heart, and like you just feel it hollow. And the creature just looks at you.
Okay. Well, that's gonna be my go.
Wait. What level of fighter are you again?
Actually, I'm 2. Actually, I think I will silence between these two guys here. Kind of put myself
shit.
there, but yeah. I'm tanking. I'm doing the thing.
You're doing the thing. And this creature with eyes red starts running towards Nota. It
Give
seems
it to me.
frenzy because of the sound.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Alright. 25 hits.
Yes, 25 hits.
25 hits. Okay.
Does 47 hit? Was your AC?
yeah, right. The secrets of Nada. You'll never know.
Alright. It claws you twice, dealing a total of 15 damage.
Okay.
Roll a Constitution saving throw twice.
Damage. Do your thing. There it goes. Oh, it did it twice. Hold on. Let me heal. Okay.
Alright,
Constitution saving throw.
You got this. I believe you.
Oh boy, that's a 10. So that's probably not
That's
it. Oh, okay. And that's a 5.
That does not
Nat
pass.
1. That's not just a 5, that's a nat 1,
Nat
baby.
1. We don't know
Alright.
Sean's rolls with that though. He might not do anything.
Alright, so you can see like a black mark expand from the bite as the black mark kind of like almost like burns your like flesh from within.
Oh my god.
As you take an additional 9 acid damage,
Okay.
and you have disadvantage on your next attack.
Okay, but I had advantage on.
It cancels out.
Okay, it cancels out. So okay.
Yeah. So that's creature turn. That's creature's turn. You can see that even though it lost its regeneration, it seems to be growing more feral
Okay.
as the song goes on. You see Kiran hop out and brandish his blade and stab it at the back.
Ooh. 3 fighters in the party.
Maybe.
Maybe I should just multi-class fighter at this point. I'm feeling jealous.
Join the party,
I'm
gang.
feeling left out.
And you see this creature stab him through the chest. You see Tikirin stab him through the chest and kind of like pull the creature, kind of like lift the creature up and toss him away with the blade. These creatures are rather small. And before he does, raising the blade, he whispers to the creature, "This one's mine." And you don't know if he's referring to the creature or you, Dota.
Fine. We'll have a count.
He pulls out a pistol and misses the throat singing.
Damn.
Crocodile at the back. Oof.
Damn, Takarin.
Alright. It is Cocky 2's turn as this one looks at Davari and tries to hit her with advantage.
Come at me.
Crit.
Crit again?
Wait,
I didn't stop
Wait,
saying anything.
which
I
one-
didn't stop saying
Which
stuff.
one attacked her?
This
That one gets disadvantage. Because of the because of the fey gift.
Okay, I will say
You need nails for
say-
that.
my first roll was the crit, but just because I'm a nice DM, I will reroll.
Wait, bitch, you better reroll because you got disadvantage on that character. Because that's the one that she attacked.
Crit. It's still a crit.
You rolled
You rolled
two
two
nat
20s?
20s?
Yes.
Lying ass.
Put him in the chat. Put him in the chat.
Lying ass.
I will show you. I will show you. I have a separate dice roller. I will show you.
I'm calling the police.
Listen, I said the words. I said the spell.
right?
Come at me, bro. To the DM. They're going to roll 2 crits. 3 crits, I mean.
Cut the string, dead ass.
As soon as the creature tries to attack,
So when I say I don't want to be bullied when I'm a DM, this is what I'm talking about.
Hey, I'm okay with it. No, I said the secret spell of saying, "Come at me, bro, DM," and sure enough, I'm gonna get
He is.
crit.
He's doing it.
It's the rules.
Yeah.
Them is the rules, though. Oh my god.
The rules is the rules.
I showed Brandon and I did. So,
I believe you. We're just giving you shit.
Oh
the
my God.
creature tries to
Don't-
reach over Davari, trying to like slash her neck, and you can see Caspian suddenly say, "Don't hurt her, creature!" As he casts silvery barbs.
Castrian's his name. We don't know that. But Castrian. Ooh.
Did y'all see this picture Ari posted? Oh,
No.
maybe it's too blurry. It's like y'all.
us?
Yeah, it's
Our
like y'all
asses?
is like a
Yeah.
mall billboard. Though.
Okay, but no, the creature still hits.
Yeah,
But it's not a
not
crit.
crit though. Yeah.
It's not a crit. As instead of slashing your throat, it kind of like turns around and slashes your shoulder instead. Wondering what Castrian is all about. Is like thinking about-
Castrate is his name.
Huh?
His name's Castrate. Yikes.
But why is it Caspian? The fuck? Right. It's Castrian.
Good name.
Alright. I'll change it later. But alright,
I love
you
it.
take. Can you roll me
Con?
can you roll me a constitution save? As you take.
Okay.
Oh dear, 13 damage.
Okay. Oh, it was almost a 19! It's like literally cocked on my screen. Fuck you. Okay, it's a 4.
Alright. You take 9 acid damage and disadvantage on your next attack.
Ew. Okay.
But you also have advantage in your next attack, so just roll your next attack normally.
Okay.
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 It's Castrian's turn.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use my reaction to do Hellish Rebuke on that bitch. Going, fuck you! And he has to roll a saving throw. What is it?
I know how much damage Hellish Rebuke does. It will burn.
Hellish Rebuke. Dex. Is a Dex 13 save.
Alright.
That fucking hurt.
Okay, how do you do the Hellish Rebuke?
She's gonna just scream like, "Fuck you! That fucking hurt!" And as she says it, there's gonna just be like fire that erupts from underneath him and kind of consume him, so he like hop out of the way or whatnot. But just like purpley black flame just kind of like encircles him.
You see the creature manage to like dodge the circular flame on the ground, and he kind of like chuckles, and you see him slip on the snow and go back to the flame.
Okay, so it looks at 3d10.
You guys now have goats too, or dinner?
Where is it?
We're into that.
There we go.
Oh,
So-
finally! Yes!
I still rolled really dog shit. I rolled a 1 and a 3 on 2 of those dice. I still rolled dog shit on that damage. That's
Right,
low for Hellish Rebuke. That is low for Hellish Rebuke.
It's over 5.
I'm just gonna wink over at Castriot as she turns back to this one that's behind her.
Alright. In fact, it is his turn. And he asks, I know this is quite the inappropriate time, but may I hold you? My lady.
Just gonna put out a hand daintily to him.
Alright. You are healed for 15 HP.
Yeah!
Damn! That's not bad.
You can stop holding me now.
Do I have to? And then she'll like, go back to her fighting stance.
Is he soggy?
He's naughty. He's wet all over.
He is very well. Perhaps not now. He pulls out a pistol. He tries to shoot the crocodile and misses. Okay. And these pistols are not doing it for me.
You said it's too cold.
It's true. Okay, you guys are making good progress. It is now. Wait, where's Crocodile 3?
Is it the one by itself over there?
No, it's the one that's dead by Nota. Alright, now it's Nota's turn.
It's my turn. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off this wagon and run over to this guy over here, flanking mayonnaise. I was gonna say it, and then I was like, no, I won't, but then you said it. Morning.
No, it's fine then.
However, one brain cell ping-ponging between us two.
This campaign, hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do rapier. Again, she's gonna like grab, like it's facing Bernays, I'm assuming. She's gonna try and like grab the horns and like go up into the head with her rapier. Okay. Oh wait, I'm supposed to do this at advantage, right? Did not. Well, 14 to hit would be it. Was 14 hit?
No,
Okay.
14 does not hit.
Okay, well she's gonna go for it again. Do advantage on the roll. Make it
Burn it
easy.
Bad advantage.
22 to hit!
That hits. The defo hits. Good job.
And that will be 9 damage.
Solid damage.
Okay.
That's a pretty die.
And she's gonna bonus action second wind
Alright.
to get some health.
Oh, good. That's what I was about to do. So, give me some time.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'll get 12 hit points back. Okay. And then that will be my action.
Right? You see this creature up here? Okay, I'm gonna roll a 1d2 to see where if it's Navari or Bernays. It hits Bernays.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Was I supposed to have I'm gonna be rules lawyer. Was I supposed to do that at like as not an advantage because of the marks, because of the poison?
Oh, you're right.
Or because the flanking, like, was that supposed to cancel out?
It was supposed to cancel out, but you're not supposed to do it on advantage. But
Okay.
wait. Okay, no. So your first roll would be at disadvantage, right?
Okay, yeah.
But your second roll would still be at advantage because it only like gives you disadvantage once.
Yeah.
So you would still hit. Yes.
It would still hit that second roll. Okay, just want to make sure. Sorry.
Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. Alright. So, it tries to hit Borlace twice and misses twice, despite being in a frenzy.
Work.
Alright, your turn, Borlace.
My turn? Okay.
Oh, no, it's not. It's the other Kokategan's turn. As it tries to turn around and hit Nota once. And Borlace once, actually.
It spins. It twirls.
Yeah. It spins. It like does a Beyblade maneuver.
A pirouette.
Please.
It's not that. It's not that. It's not that good.
We don't live in that much fantasy.
You can in your head cannon.
True.
It hits Nota but not Bernays. Wow, Bernays is so hard to hit. Alright. It deals 9 damage to Nota. As you need to roll another Constitution saving throw. Bro, Nota's taking damage, bro.
Yeah, but she's holding herself high. She's fine.
Yeah, she's doing great. You're holding the line.
24.
Oh my God.
Nat 20.
Bro. Nah. You've gone through this acid bullshit. This
I felt it before. I've seen it before. She's so hyped. She's smiling. She has like this really weird smile on her face. She's so excited for whatever this is.
It's nothing for you. It is Bernays.
My turn. Can I tell that Nada is like inflicted with some ookie spooky?
Yes.
I can.
If you want to diagnose it further, you can roll medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's probably like on my arm, so it's probably like as I've been slashing people, you can probably see like the tears.
$14.
You can see that it's not disease and the disease. It's more of like an acid, sort of like. You see that like the blood of these creatures sort of like heat up really, really strongly and burns like the wounds of other creatures.
Well, can't help with that. Sorry.
Otherwise, yeah, it's still your turn. I'll take it.
Okay.
Okay, there's a free action.
Thank you. I don't know y'all that well. And I feel like
That's valid. That is so valid.
I feel like I'm a healer, but so the weather outside is pretty like like is it like a blizzard or is it like normal just snowy?
Normal just snowy.
Okay. Well, all right. I'm going to take the attack of opportunity to just like kind of get over here, like more out of the way. So let me know if I need to.
Give me a bit. You'll take 2 attack of opportunity. It's crit.
Oh.
And the other one misses. The one crit. Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
As you take 13 damage.
Jesus. A lot of crits all of a sudden, I've noticed.
I'm also crit failing. Relax. You just don't see it.
Ardians.
Man, these guys. You take 13 damage.
Yeah.
And an additional 13 damage.
13 and 13?
Yes.
Damn.
I rolled really high.
Damn, no kidding.
Gonna be me.
Well, I was like, did I save on the con? No, I guess.
No, you didn't, as you feel the acid sort of like go through your chest as it bites you in the chest.
Oh, is that what the other 13 was?
Yeah. No. Okay, so when it bites you, you roll a con save. If you fail the con save, you take more damage.
Okay. Well.
Also, you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Well, this
the
really
pain is unbearable.
This really fucked my whole thing. What I was gonna do up, actually.
Wait, no, actually, fuck. I forgot. Reaction. Castrian still has their reaction, so I'll also remark it for his finals. It doesn't hit. Never mind. Ignore the damage. Fuck.
All 26 of it.
All 26 of it. Ignore it.
Oh my god.
I love him.
He has one more. It's like,
alright. Well, now that I'm back at full health, I can do the thing I was gonna plan on.
You hear him like cordially say, "Why don't you pick on someone your size?" And you see the creature roar at him and go like, "Preferably not mine."
He's gonna just kind of step in between them, take that like little half step, like.
Prefer. Yeah.
Alrighty, so I am going to. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to this one right here. I'm gonna start like grab my spear and start like kind of swirling it like in the air as like snow clouds kind of start forming, and I'm gonna do call lightning on this one. Which sorry, Davari, and this one right here, y'all are also gonna.
Yeah, let's do it.
Sorry.
Is it save?
Yeah,
or...
Dex.
Do I have disadvantage because I have a metal armor?
Oh, that's so fucking good. That's awful, but that's
I know
so
shocking grasp
good.
is a disadvantage.
It doesn't say. The only like little like fun thing is if it's stormy outside, you get extra damage, but it doesn't say anything about metal armor. No.
Okay, cool. You said Dex?
Also for those two things too, Sean.
Okay, I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
All right. All of the creatures, practically.
Yeah, the two that are right next to Davari and Nada, they would also get hit.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So this creature.
And then me.
And then Davari.
I'm so sorry.
It's gonna be like kind of like a backflip out of the way. Be like, what the fuck? As she looks over at Mortius.
None of them.
But no, backflip into the arms of
yeah. Oh, bye. So her hair's kind of singed.
So did they
Gets cooled off a little.
They both failed.
Both of them failed. Okay, let me roll damage.
Both of them failed.
I take half damage, right?
You're gonna take half damage, yeah.
Okay.
19 points of
damage.
damage.
Not one.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
That's nice.
As lightning just crashes down from the sky.
You see like the lightning split this one into the one right beside Nata.
Yay!
As the creature's nothing but a steamy, bloody flesh mess.
That one was mine too!
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to use another Fey gift, but give it. I'm gonna look at Dove and be like, "Sorry, but I've always wanted to use that spell," and
It looks really cool.
She's
She's
going
like in the
to-
arms of Castrian.
She's gonna get 4 temporary hit points.
Who, me?
You see Catherine just look very concerned for you, not realizing.
And that's my turn.
Yay.
My very first character was a druid, and when I say the only thing I did was call lightning.
Call lightning is great.
It's
I
such
love
a
Call
good
Lightning.
spell.
Oh, like,
Isn't it like Baldur's Gate where like you can continue to like bring it down? You just have to use the one spell slot kind of thing.
Isn't that witch lightning or witch bolt?
No, well that's how Witch Bolt works in regular D&D, but in Baldur's Gate they have call lightning and you're able to like call it multiple times
Oh,
with a
really?
single use spell. But I don't know. I don't ever play druid, so.
Oh wait, hold on. What is that? Yeah, what is this at the end? On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action
you
to
can
call down
spell it.
lightning. Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
You can.
But it's
what
only-
the
it's
fuck?
on-
You can-
Yeah, it's only on the same spot. So it'd be on.
okay, that makes sense.
It still had to be on this guy and hit you.
Targeting the same spot or a different one.
Oh, really? Okay, well.
Yeah, you can just keep doing it with this thing. What is
Pew,
this?
pew, 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 pew.
I'll let you broken.
Wait, how long does that last?
10 minutes.
It's a minute. 10?
Jesus, 10?
1,000 rounds. 1,000 rounds.
What is that? Is that a 4th level spell?
Third.
That's a 3rd level spell?
Yeah, bro, what the fuck is this?
That's concentration.
Yeah, that's true.
It is concentration. I just do have to hit you. This creature then.
Okay, but yeah, that's my turn. Sorry. I killed one. Yay! The healer killed something. Yay!
I would just like to let you know that water is very conductive to electricity.
Good point. He's gonna stand up
funny.
again.
Okay, you see this last Krakataean sort of like look at the other creatures and starts running away.
Oh, fuck no.
Uh-oh.
No! No, does it like dash away or can we still see it going?
It dashes 120 feet away.
Oh my god.
Jeez. Wait. No!
Is that its turn?
That is
Yeah.
it.
I bet you that's the one in the forest too. I bet it's the same one.
You know what? Roll perception.
I wouldn't know. I didn't see the creature. I'll roll it for funsies though.
Roll perception.
$15.
Alright. So, you notice, right, that the creature that left sort of had like a weird claw mark. A weird claw on the right. It's just weirdly like more bird shaped than like bestial shaped.
Bird shaped? Okay.
Yeah.
Good to know.
And like at the bottom of the carriage, you can see one talon mark at the bottom.
Okay. Are we out of combat?
There's one more. left.
There's one more left.
Oh, there's one more left. There's one more left.
We
Okay.
can skip him. He's barely hanging on, and there are 4 people that will move before he does. All right, you know what, Davari? How do you want to end it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do my old faithful, the whip it and the rapier combo. So she's gonna like try and like whip his ankle and pull his leg out from underneath him, and as he falls down, she's gonna just like shove her rapier in its like shoulder. So let
Alright.
me roll the things for the whip.
Do it.
That's a fuck, it's an 8.
You made it
Well-
sound so cool.
I know. Well, she goes for his ankle and misses. And she's gonna and she's gonna just take her rapier and jab it in its side, then like in it somewhere in its rib cavity. There we go. That's a 22.
I know that's right.
All right, deal damage. I just want to see the damage.
Fucking another 1! God damn it!
What is going?
I'm rolling so good on the attacks. Like I think that 8 is like the worst I've rolled to attack. But every
Alright.
single damage roll I've
You
done
know,
today has been a
if we
1 or a
weren't-
2.
Listen, if we weren't playing online, I would tell you need to cleanse these dice, but we can't even do that.
Yeah, I changed my dice. I was like, oh, let me change
Refresh
the
your
dice.
browser.
right. Refreshing brows are under a new moon.
Ah!
Your browser cache or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's my go.
Alright. You stab it. And it finally falls.
Yay!
Yay! That was so climactic. So it's just the.
You kind of like
Go ahead.
you kind of like stab it, and then it stands there for a bit.
I can just
And-
wiggle the rapier in there.
You don't see it like moving for a while. Apparently, it just kind of died standing as you stab it.
Jesus.
Ugh. It's just gonna just take it out and like whip the blood and ichor off of it.
Oh,
Sheathing it again.
you see Castrian kind of like breathe in and out.
Wait.
Panting.
You alright?
Wait, hold on. I don't want this
No.
thing to...
What?
Are we still in combat?
No, you are no longer in combat.
While they're doing their talking, I don't want this thing to get too far. I want to run to get as like close to it as possible, but I'm gonna move my like storm cloud. It can move 120 feet, which is as far as you said it got. And I want to try to like crackle lightning right on it as it's running away.
Just roll damage. Roll damage for me.
Well, it's gotta roll a dex save first. Otherwise, it takes half.
You get half damage, so it may
Yeah,
as well.
True, I'll still take some.
I zap it. It gets hurt, but it's still running.
Ugh.
Damn. Okay.
30
It didn't get hit
motherfuckers.
once the whole fight, so.
Well,
I want to go over. I want to do two things.
Alright.
First thing, so when these things came and killed the first guys, it like wanted these things. It wanted it to be off the road. So I want to like investigate like the space off the road a little bit, and I also want to like look at the runes on the dead bodies a little bit. Those are the two things that I would like to do.
Roll investigation then religion. What does everyone else want to do?
I would
It's
like.
Austrian.
I would like to move, like, start moving the bodies like into like a little like pile,
Yeah.
like over here.
Alongside the.
Oh shit! Okay, cool.
Okay.
Wow.
Near
I got
the-
21 in investigation and 20 on religion.
Okay. So Duchess, which part of the side of the road? What do you mean?
So, like over like these guys over here, I don't know if this was flavor or if this was intentional, but you said they had like pulled off its head and then like made sure that the body wasn't on the road.
Yes. All right.
So I want to like see like why was that intentional? Like I kind of want to like look at the ground of the road versus not the road. Like, are there bones? Is there like Is there anything significant? Like, why was that important for these creatures?
You sort of scout around, right? And not on this road specifically. You don't see any corpses, but if you look farther down, you do see a silhouette of a man hanging by its guts by the branch.
Okay, and it looks just like a human.
Yeah, it looks like some sort of humanoid. It seems to be naked. Do you have dark vision?
No,
Well,
not as Fae.
you're an elf.
Wait, do elves have dark vision?
Yeah.
I don't think
Elves
so.
actually have dark vision.
Do they? Okay.
Yes. Okay, because you have dark vision, you can see similar. You see that the man is naked, and you see similar symbols on the man as you
Okay.
do on the cloth.
Okay.
Okay. So, you look at these religious symbols. It's not specifically a language. It's sort of like pictures in a way, actual like symbols, you know. And you can surmise from the symbols that these sigils sort of like are more. They don't really provide anything like any arcane bonus. Rather, it's just the symbol of Krokuta over and over. The symbols of Krokuta over and over again.
Delightful.
Okay.
A mace, a pike, with gnawing teeth, all that over and over again.
Okay. I think. Will y'all let me do one more thing?
What depends on what it is.
I want to. Well, I was asking the players. Do y'all want to do something before I do anything else?
She's just talking with not Caspian. What is it? Castrian. Yeah, I'm talking with him, but we can get to that in a second.
Yeah, yeah. Whenever you're done with that last spot, I would be like, "Not if you're done with that body, can you please help me put it over here in the pile?"
Okay. Yeah, I think. Oh, actually, no. That works. That works because you're probably picking up, dragging the thing.
Yeah.
I think Nada will go over and help you pick up the creature and pull it. But as we're picking it up, I think Nada's gonna kind of like pull down the hood and the horns a little bit to check: is this creature like a humanoid? Does it look like it's like someone who died that maybe turned into this creature?
When you pull down the hood, you see its brains exposed and the horns just shoved into the brains.
Ugh.
But it has like, does it have like a humanoid like skull?
No, it feels like a goat skull.
Okay.
But
so it doesn't seem like corpses. I think in her mind, like the corpses, they kill the corpses and they turn into these creatures. It doesn't feel like that.
You can roll a medicine.
Okay. Oh, that's a +0. But it's an 18!
Good job. Excuse me.
Okay, it's weird. It's like, you know that, okay, if you looked at it, it's some like misshapen goat skull. But if you really look at it, it feels like a human skull that was merged with a goat skull.
Okay, so like some arcane or something got fucked with it, but maybe it was a dead body. Like, I don't know the whole story, but maybe it's all connected.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then we can go back to the other conversations. But yeah, that's what's happening.
Bornay.
Not as strong, so she's helping you with this body too.
Yeah.
Bordays.
Mm-hmm.
You have gathered the bodies in piles.
Perfect.
You see Tikiran right beside you. Kind of look at the goat and study it.
Yeah, you're going to have to help me get the goat into the pile as well. True. Everybody is a pile.
I don't know if these are actually goats. I think.
Well, I made the big goat, but yeah, those I don't know as they are either.
I don't know. These may have all been humanoid.
Well, maybe. It doesn't really matter now. They all dead.
Are they? They kept regenerating.
Yeah, but they're not now.
We want to burn them?
Well, yes, that's what I'm trying to get to. If you just help me get the goat off the cart, we can go ahead and proceed with this.
You think this is what happened to the people that head up north?
Oh my goodness, by the gods, perhaps.
It is an opportunity for them to get more soldiers for whatever this is.
Well, they have those mysterious runes on them. Perhaps there's something to do with that. I don't know. Is anyone going to help me with this goat, or am I just going to?
I'm helping you. I'm literally helping you carry these things. Calm down. I got you.
Sorry, he's not helped at all the whole time. She's just been talking with Castrian, which I do.
Also, I'm talking about the big goat that died that was pulling our carriage.
Yeah, no, not as literally there helping you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
She's there. She's doing all the heavy lifting.
In my head canon, Bernice is complaining despite it happening.
I love it. Yeah.
No, in my head canon, Nada's like shorter, right? So she's like helping, and she's actually really strong. So but just being ignored, literally just being ignored.
All right.
What was your name? I don't think we quite caught it in the midst of everything, right?
I am Castrian.
Okay.
Pleasure. Well,
I'm Dev. So does like stuff like this happen a lot in this area?
Castrian, do we need to burn the bodies of you?
Well, I told you we're going to burn the bodies.
Sadly, it's been a more than common occurrence as of late. I just didn't expect them to get this far. Nice name, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a dove tattoo here, so I was like, oh, I'll just go buy that.
Ugh, nice guys.
Where is here?
And she like lifts her leg up into like a split, like up to her shoulder, and it's like right on her thigh.
You see him like look at it for a bit, and you see him blush and like look away. It's like, that's a very wonderful tattoo.
Thank you. So you said, is there like a village nearby? You mentioned
Yes.
that you're like from. I mean, do you
My
need to-
tribe.
Okay.
The
Okay,
Fedax.
okay. Is it like on the way north, kind of, or is it like more off to the side?
No, it's to the eastern road over there. I would let you go, but you seem to be missing a goat.
Yeah. Well,
Not
we're-
for
we're-
long.
We're we're gonna I'm gonna unpack and sell later.
Oh my god!
Yeah. I mean, we're trying to head north to Hawthorne Manor. Are you familiar with that?
That's where the source of all these creatures seem to be coming from, according to the scouts.
Okay. That's good to know. Yeah, we're gonna go right into the belly of the beast, and we're gonna deal with these little beasties for you then.
If you're going that far, I wouldn't suggest taking this road then.
Really?
Yes, I don't know the exact path, but if I can talk to the chieftain, he might be able to recommend another path that might skip most of these monsters. Deep within the forest, there are hundreds, maybe thousands of them.
Oh.
Can we hear this conversation?
Yes.
Can I insight check that?
Roll insight.
I want to know. Oh,
go ahead.
Just eavesdropping. That's a +1. It's a 16. I want to know if that is
All right.
true for non-dangers, or him trying to get us to go to their village just because we defeated the creatures that he was feared.
Despite it all, you know him to be a man of honor, believe it or not. Despite him trying to like steal food from you.
Okay, thank you.
He seems very knightly, actually, despite his cowardice.
Oh.
Very chivalrous.
Oh. I mean, I would love to see where you're from and, like, you know, experience the hospitality of your little village. I mean, we probably need a bed down for the night anyways. It'd be better than camping on this snow. We have, like, a room that we could possibly just crash in.
Of course, it's the least that I can do considering all the trouble I put all of you through.
Yay! How's it sound, guys? She's gonna, like, turn around to the rest of the party and see, like, they're styling all the bodies. Like, what are you guys doing?
Are there any, like, symbol sigils or anything on the companions of the Genasi? Anything identifiable? Like something to, like, a memento of any kind?
They seem to both be wearing amulets of a rock.
Okay.
Like, it has, like, a rock, and on the rock, it has, like, a sigil of an axe with, like, a feather at the bottom.
Yeah, so she's going to go and kind of cut those off of the bodies and then get them piled on to the rest of the pile. And then...
One more thing. You see sort of a doll on one of their belts made out of
that
leaves.
too. Taking that too.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Like a doll for a child?
Yes.
Or
Okay,
him.
yeah. I'm gonna take that. That seems important. I'm gonna take it. Luke Goblin and me is gonna take it.
They have money too. Do you want the money?
Oh my god.
Actually, yeah, I'll take the money too. I'll take the money
Holy
too.
shit!
Yeah, I'll take the money too.
Be thankful.
Yeah, as the Vari distracting him with, like, throwing her leg up in the air.
I'm gonna take the doll. I'm gonna take the sigils. I'm gonna take their money, their purses, their money pouches.
You take a total of 5 gold.
That's fine. Collectively?
Yes.
Well, okay. Okay.
Starving people.
And then I'm gonna go over to Bornase. Do you have a magical way of lighting this beef fair to oblivion, or are we just doing it the old style? There's a lot of snow here.
Bornase is like kind of like standing in the middle of like this like harness thing that the goat was in, and then he like looks up and he goes, "Oh yeah, okay, that's right. To Kiran, perhaps you would like to back up a little bit."
He backs up.
Oh, don't! It's not my prerogative what you do.
I weirdly wasn't expecting you to let them back up. I thought you were just gonna hit them too.
Well, if I can be avoided at all costs, and then I'll kind of like snap my fingers, and then like a lightning strike will hit the dead bodies, hopefully setting them ablaze.
You hit them.
Yay!
You hit them again. You hit them again. You hit them again. They don't turn ablaze, but they're turning them into ash.
Okay.
Well, it's the same outcomes that would have happened. It's just a different route.
And you just hear like you see. I'm not sure if your guys' ears will survive. You guys just hear.
Oh, ah. You know, we have a dragonborn. Can't they breathe fire? Isn't that like a thing for them?
You're not supposed to assume those kind of things.
What?
It's just between you and me. Isn't that supposed to be their thing?
No, not all of them. Just some of them.
Oh, well, that's disappointing.
Oh my gosh, not that big a deal, really.
He spits out fire.
Oh, okay.
See?
To the rest. Like,
Yes, but
I can light the candle.
yes, but I didn't assume. Okay,
Well,
guys, I'm begging you.
it looks like it's just one-on-one. We'll have to do better next time, huh?
well, perhaps we can do better in the village. Just, can we perhaps get on the road?
I wouldn't recommend being on the road.
Or can we perhaps get wherever we have to go to get to your village?
Do we... So this cart, DM, I will say, at this point with one ram, will the ram carry the cart, or one of us need to actually like kind of pick up where the other ram was to kind of help carry it
One of you
along?
have to pick up where the other ram was.
So yeah, Nada just kind of gets in.
So we have a druid. We have a druid. He's already halfway there.
In it, yeah.
What, pushes Nada out of the way?
Yeah, literally.
The Kiran kind of like suddenly says, that's a good look for you, Bernice. Pulls out the whip.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Looks over at Dove, winks, one more night. But puts up one finger in her head, says, one more night.
Right. I guess I'll lead you to the village. Should I walk?
And then
or-
Nada's gonna like totter off close to what was his name? I don't know if I actually caught his name.
Castrian.
So
Castrian.
I don't know if I caught his name, but Castrian. And then like the things that she grabbed off the body, she's gonna kind of hand to him. Money included. The money, the sigils, and the doll.
Castrian like that. I'll make sure
Castrian
to.
approves.
Castrian like grabs the doll specifically.
For your former comrades. I didn't know them, but you didn't kill us and we didn't kill you. And you healed our comrades, so mementos are important.
Ember is going to kill me. As he looks at the doll.
Well, you did come out here as bandits. I don't know what else you expected, but here we are.
Nada.
It's true, bandits die. That's just kind of how the end of road of banditry works.
You're alright.
It should be a good lesson learned for you. Don't do it
I will not-
again.
I will not make my desperation an excuse.
Next time, be an adventurer like us.
I'd rather do neither, but
Oh, you and Bernays will be good friends. I think Bernays just wants to farm.
Well, actually, back in my day, I used to be an agricultural officer.
Oh, you and
Back
Bernays
in
will
my
definitely hit it off.
Back in my day, how old are you?
Around 30, 32.
Oh, okay. You made it sound like you're some old man.
Yes.
I just gotta pinch his cheek.
Well, it feels like it. Ow.
Well, come on, let's get on the carriage. I'm sure Bornese won't mind
There's-
pulling us along.
Here. Are we all up on the carriage when Bernays pulls us?
The house of progress definitely makes you feel old.
Wait, how's the progress?
Yes.
Are you part of the House of Progress?
I used to.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's why we're here. They sent us a song.
Not exactly as a top officer, but as this carriage was owned by the House of Progress.
Yeah,
I think Nada puts her finger up to his lips and says, "We helped you out. How about we just keep our secrets for now?"
Wait, no, I want to hear what he has to say.
I don't think it's anything good, Dove.
Oh, I really fucked up, didn't I?
I would like to know what cards are in everybody's hands, personally. I like to cheat at poker.
Well, that's the thing about cards, is that you
Yeah.
usually have to put all of the cards down for a play to actually be shown. That's how that works.
Yeah, when you say you like to cheat at poker, the girl goes like, "Good to know."
So you used to work for the House of Progress?
Pardon? I'm sorry. I'm really I didn't hear that.
Oh, she asking Castrian is like, so you used to work for the House of Progress?
Yes, I actually was born down south.
Oh.
But,
Okay.
well,
Fine.
it's a long story. I'm sure that everyone is too tired to hear it anyways.
Well, yeah, let's get back to the village, have a couple of drinks, and we can share our stories.
Alright?
Alright.
You guys...
Okay, Bjornays, let's go!
I'm gonna toss my spear at Tikiran. Not like throwing it at him, but like tossing it at him. And I'm gonna clap my hands together and go Kakatoba and turn into a goat. And light's just gonna burst through my body and then I'm in the shape of a goat.
Does a goat work for that?
Well, that's what's been pulling them.
I thought it was Ram.
Yeah.
Rams, whatever.
Right.
Rams make bad mouths, I assume.
It's some sort of big ram, but yeah, I'll allow that.
Thank
I'll
you.
allow that.
You don't mind.
Right.
Hey.
So you see Kieran, sort of while you guys are traveling, you hear him whip harder
Oh my god.
than usual. But he's not actually hitting the goat. He's hitting the side, the floor.
air.
Yeah. But what's up, Nata?
Oh, I just want to see Kate's pen. It looks like a mermaid.
It's a dinosaur!
Oh, okay.
Not a mermaid.
You kept chewing on it, and I was like, "What is that?" Thank you. That's all I wanted.
To be fair, mermaids were around the same time as dinosaurs, so it can be a little confusing.
Yeah.
That is true.
Thank you. That's all I wanted. Continue. DM. Sorry.
You're fine. Okay. All of you keep traveling down through the winter snow, and honestly, it's more of the same over and over again. Sometimes you hear straggling in the bushes, sometimes you hear, and sometimes you hear screaming at the distance, but other than that, it's fine.
Oh yeah. Other than that.
Yeah, other than that, it's alright.
Does the Genasi do anything for the screaming? Does it have any reaction?
Screaming, yeah. As soon as the screaming happens, she's gonna look over at Castrian to see, is that normal?
Castrian just kind of nods. At first, I was worried. I asked the village chieftain to investigated, but it kept happening and we kept losing people, so...
Are you trapped here? Is that what you were saying?
Pretty much. I mean, back then there was wildlife around. We didn't need to go far.
What is back then? How long ago is back then?
Well, a few weeks ago, actually.
Oh, that's not too long ago at all. I thought it would be much longer.
You're already
Hang on.
starving after a few weeks? Ooh, you gotta figure out your agriculture a little bit better.
He looks at the snow.
Not
Wait, how long ago did Takiran mention that the people started traveling north? Hasn't that been? How long has that been going on?
Which people?
People sleepwalking essentially.
The charmed people, yeah.
Yeah, of a month ago.
Okay, around the same time. Okay, cool. Good to know. What was the name of the village that you're from called again?
I think, as they're talking, Nada, goes through her pack, because I know she grabbed, rations and stuff when they were at the tavern, and at this point, probably still has, not a hot potato, but, still, a soft potato, and gives it to him. Kind of numb on.
I appreciate it. You see him grab a knife and cut it into little pieces before eating it. Like a proper gentleman. Even uses a fork. He grabs a small plate and a fork. Alright. Now, eventually, you find your first structure. A small hut. A small wooden hut. And you find another, and another, and another. Until you realize that you are in a village.
Bless you.
Sorry. As we reach into this village, I think Nada's gonna hop off and start walking beside the cart.
Right.
Oh, hold on. I'll be back, guys.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you're fine. Takiran will say, this village is a bit tight. I think we should leave it somewhere safe.
Well, wherever you suppose is I'll burst of light, turn back into Bornese. Well, you know what to take it, so.
That's your
Wait,
look at.
are you no longer a goat?
Yeah.
Or a ram?
Really just.
No! Okay, wait. I had a plan. Before you turned out of your ram shape, I wanted to hop off and tickle your chin before you hopped off.
This is very important.
That's all I wanted to do. I don't know how you were gonna react, but I wanted to do it. Sorry, I ran away.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to do. If you wanted to transform right after I did it, that's.
Yeah, I'll do that. And I'll smack you in the back of the head.
But you were so cute! Is that disrespectful? I don't know how this works.
What did you like when I just touched you just now?
Well, but you were so cute.
Oh, I didn't realize that due to my appearance, I was just allowed to be handled however you felt appropriate.
Well, okay then. Fine. No cute creatures that you turn into. They're all. I understand.
It's in you! And I'm going to point to Takiran, and I'm just going to start snapping real loud next to his ears. You see how annoying that is when you're trying to do something?
And then he looks over at Dove and winks.
And he winks back, and Bornese kind of goes I don't know. I wouldn't be able to hear. The lightning strike still burnt down my eardrums, remember?
Listen, Bornese, I did not mean to offend, okay? I didn't understand, okay?
I don't care. It's fine.
Obviously.
I'll handle the carriage situation. The rest of you get situated in the village.
Are you sure?
Castrid, where do I drop this? Over there.
Is there a tavern? Do you have libation?
No.
Oh.
No, I apologize. This village isn't really somewhere people visit.
Listen, I don't want to be this person, but I will be this person. You just tried to rob us? Do we need to have a night's guard on this thing for the night to make sure it doesn't get robbed? From this village?
You have it on my honor that...
Well, what is your honor? You did just try to rob us.
I know it does not mean so much right now.
It means zero.
It means almost
currently.
nothing.
And he kind of like looks down of it.
You guys, if he was really meaning us any harm, he wouldn't have healed me so much in that fight.
I don't distrust him. I distrust the people here. I don't know them. He helped us, but also he came to steal us.
Many of the villagers were not aware of my actions, and if they heard, they would disapprove of it.
I was gonna say, those guards of yours, they seem to be kind of just following your lead anyways.
Well, this seems like a secret for a secret. We won't tell what you did if you leave our cart alone and make sure the townspeople leave our cart alone.
Yeah, but how do we also know it's the town people actually give a flying fuck if they did do what he had to do?
I don't know. We don't have food on the cart, so there's not much. If there's food they want, we don't have that on the cart.
Yeah, you don't know that.
We don't know that, but I know what. That's what I think I know.
Yeah. Kikiran would look around and say, "No one will touch the cart."
Does he have anything like that seems like special on him?
Who?
Castrian.
Roll perception.
Oh no. Ugh. Never mind.
There's a very
I was
fine
like,
mustache.
I have great.
Very fine mustache. Work.
I have great perception too. That sucks. All right.
That's okay. I think Nada's gonna lean over to Bornay's. I only need to sleep for 4 hours. I actually don't sleep. So maybe I'll just go to the cart whenever I'm done, just to make sure.
Oh yes, one of us needs to be with Zakat at all times.
Yes. So someone take a 4-hour shift, and then I'll just take. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm beat after that fight, so I want to find somewhere that isn't snow to lay down in for the night, perhaps?
Dove, everything's snow. Actually, with that, what does this town look like right now?
Very rustic. The houses are actually quite big for a village, but it's very not meant for aesthetics and meant for structure.
I meant the people. Are there people? Are there children? Are there?
Yeah.
What are people doing? What are the actual population doing when we are right? Are they there staring at us? Are they praying? Are they scared of us? What is the vibe?
So you can see that the villagers are glancing towards you guys, but they look at Cassian and you're yeah, okay, this isn't the first time, and they seem to be just either making armor and making more weapons. Some of them are talking to their children. From the vibe, most villages you see have a mix of different types of people, right? There's the villagers, there's the guards, all of that. But all of them seem they might be all of them seem they're willing to kick your ass if need be.
Okay. Nada?
But they don't seem overly aggressive, if that makes sense. They're more guarded than anything.
Do they so guarded? Are they kind of sad? Depressed feeling?
Considering the situation, yes, they are very, very sad.
Nada's gonna look over at Dove and put her hand out and kind of look at Dev and be like, give her a glance to see if she wants to do like a little dance, maybe.
Okay. Yeah. I could play a little like jaunty little flute. I
Yeah.
have a clarinet, not a flute. It's my other bard. I'm a different bard right now. Little clarinet.
As we walk in.
Just start playing a little tune. It starts like really soft and kind of like picks up as she goes. And depending on if like that catches people's attention at all, kind of like as it kind of crescendos, she's gonna like put the clarinet back in her belt and she could like do like a little like flip or whatnot, like do a little dance.
Roll performance.
Yay!
Do both of us roll, or? Because I thought we were gonna either. Okay, I was gonna say this was going 2 ways. Either.
I can make you roll with advantage.
Okay, well, I was gonna say I had 2 things in my mind. One, I was gonna give you a glance and let Dev decide what was gonna happen. Like, give you a glance of like a bow. Either you join me in a dance, or you play a tune, and I do a dance with a sword, or you join me in a dance and we do a dance together.
I mean, I could probably have like started the tune and then like as it kind of crescendoed, maybe like get into your arms and kind of like start doing dance.
Yeah, what would you prefer? Because I feel like one would be us doing it together, and one would be a help action. So which would you prefer?
I would prefer the help action. I have +8 to perform it.
Okay, so let's dance together. We would dance together. Yeah. Let's dance together.
I'll lead.
Some meta.
Listen. This is not a specialty. She likes to make people feel happy, and she likes to make people feel strong and invigorated.
Do it just a straight roll, but
well, okay. So I'll give you the help action if you want to roll for performance, because I'm sure performance is your shindig. Yeah.
And that's okay with the DM.
Yeah, you lead, and then you take my help action. Is that okay, DM? I'm sorry. I'm
like,
very
you were
much
just telling him.
I am railroading it, but I have
I'll allow it.
Telling him what roles you're gonna do is wild.
Well, DM can score me, or DM can tell me no.
18 and a 19. Jesus Christ.
It's fine. 19 then. 27. Perfect. You guys decide to dance at the corner, and some old like water gymnasts go like, "Oh, look at these people, so culturally insensitive. Do they not know the situation in front?" And you just see the other fire genasi kind like some like other genasis kind of go like, "Shh, we need this right now, please."
Yeah, I feel like for the people who are scorning us dancing, Nada's gonna like grab like a little bit of snow and like throw it in the air and let it trinkle on them. And like blow them a kiss.
To make it sparkle.
Yeah, blow them a kiss and just wave and keep going.
Yeah, you see one of them go like, "These damn whippersnappers don't know anything about respect."
Yes.
And you can see like an old grandma.
Listen,
kind of
this is a thought. This is Gen Z in a time of crisis. Doing whatever they're doing. This is the Mind Palace.
You see like an old woman kind of pat the old man in the head and say, "Stop being so grumpy, dear. See, everyone seems to be calmer now, at least." As you can see,
I'm assuming we're kind of like doing this as we're like walking through the village, like deeper into the village kind of thing. We're kind of like dancing our way in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, is that what's going on? Do we need to move our characters, or?
Yeah, you can. The Kieran will be here.
It's still loading for me. Let me try and refresh it.
I will say, during this time, Caspian would sing a little bit.
Oh, cute!
And from what you hear, he sort of has like that deep opera singer voice.
Yeah!
Meekly, but he will sing.
Yay!
Cute!
She'll like try to like pull out her clarinet as she's kind of like swaying back and forth. Maybe like has her tail in like Nada's hand or something.
No, like if you bring out your clarinet, Nada's gonna take out her rapier and sword dancing.
Cute, yeah.
Yeah.
What is board name?
Yeah, what is everyone else doing?
Where's the cart?
To the side. The Kieran's like sitting down, like leaning beside it, holding a rifle, and every time someone looks at him, he does growl.
Well, where's your village leader or the person in charge at the moment?
You see one of the villagers that was enjoying the song kind of like snap back to reality and look at you and go like, oh, they would be at the big hut up north. Castrian should be the one guiding you, not me.
Oh. Well then, if you don't mind stop singing for a moment, perhaps we could go talk to your village, superior?
Yes, probably it's for the best. Thank you for the song, ladies. And you see him bow.
Yeah, I at least not it. Yeah, I feel like we both kind of see together.
Yeah. You can kind of see him chuckle for the first time. Let's have an actual genuine smile. Reminds him of the good old times.
Okay.
Me and Bornese over here will talk to the village heads. I think it's best that the both of you keep doing what you're doing.
Just gonna like post up or like skip ahead into this little like center here and probably just start like singing and dancing.
Yeah, I think as we like pass by Bornese and Castrian, just whisper, "We'll keep them distracted. Have fun." Yeah, and I think post up you keep playing and she keeps doing like a sword dance, and I at least Anada's experience with like people in general is keeping morale up is like the biggest thing. So that's kind of her goal right now.
Yeah,
and
morale.
Not dealing with politics, but dealing with the morale. So
morale was melancholic and somber earlier. Now it's alright. Yeah. They aren't celebrating. They're still in a situation, but like.
Yeah, I think once we get to the village center thing, like her little song will kind of start like very slow and somber, and then kind of like pick up into this like uplifting and like hopeful.
Yeah,
like,
and I feel like as Dove is doing her song and Nada is like doing a sword, she'll stick her sword in the ground at some point and like start like inviting other people into the dance and see if people will join her, and like just start like getting people, trying to have people give like a good time. In some aspect. If they want to join, they can in the dance. If not, they can just like enjoy the song.
You see one of the kids sort of like try to like run towards you, like really quickly. And like you see the mom go like, no! And like you see the kid dancing right beside you. Really badly, but you know, she has heart.
Nada will probably take the kid's like arms, do a little swing, and then maybe like grab them by the waist and like pick like a little swirl, and then like set them down, like go do a swirl to their giggling, set them down, and then like start twirling them, and then send them off back to their mother.
When you do, you see the mom kind of like surprised, but sort of smile as she sees her son laughing for once, looks at you and gives a very thankful nod.
Yeah, and Nada gives the same back.
Yeah.
And then Nada will just continue taking any.
Morale of this village is higher. Meanwhile, Castrian and Bornese would head up to where the town hall is. As you see an air genasi and a fire genasi walking together.
Air and water.
Do you want me to show you their pictures?
Yeah.
Yeah, or we can. You want us to do it for you?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so here's the air genasi and
that's a fire, I think.
Or fire genasi, sorry. And then there's the air genasi? No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. You see the fire genasi.
Fire genasi is also really hot. Oh my god.
You see the fire genasi talk to the air genasi, and you hear the air genasi go like, and what about food? The cultists, they say that they are willing to provide if we give some of our people. And you see her let out a sigh. Knowing these people, knowing our people, if they knew that the food came because we sacrificed some of them, they would not eat it. Pride really is our downfall, isn't it? What do you think we should do then? And they both look at you.
Hello, I didn't mean to interrupt at all, but we just arrived to your village due to the escort that your friend was able to provide. I thought perhaps a proper introduction of my party, since we're new to your village, would be appropriate.
And you see this air Jannaki walk up to you and look down at you a little bit. He's just a few inches taller.
Oh, okay.
As he sniffs you a few times.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like one of the cultists. Perhaps you should let me introduce myself before you start doing that, my dear.
Is everyone going to invade my personal space today?
I apologize for my husband's actions. We're just wary. My name is Blairin. Blairin Featheraxe. Blairin.
Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. Although you were chosen under better circumstances, but the beggars can't be chosen as a mantra, I suppose, fits here, right? It is, like I said, I thought it'd be appropriate. We don't plan on staying long. We're just on our way to the Hawthorne Manor. And we are just stopping through, get some rest, and we'll be out of your hair by the morning.
What do you want from the Hawthorne Manor?
Oh, well, it's not really what we want. It doesn't really matter. We're on our way to Hawthorne Manor. And then hopefully we'll be out of Veltar before you know it.
Okay, that was a struggle to understand. Continue. Sorry, I didn't understand that. Continue. Can you repeat that, please?
Oh, I said, well, hopefully we'll be out of Veltar before you know it.
Well, you're free to stay and leave if Castrian can vouch for you. I do. Okay. And what exactly is it that you need from us other than shelter? We can't really provide much.
Well, that's fine. You don't have to really. Is there anything perhaps, if we need to go hunting for food or anything this evening, is there a particular spot that you prefer us to do so?
Sadly, there isn't many animals around anymore. However, there are still wild berries around if you know how to distinguish them from the poisonous ones. You're free to forage. However, I would not recommend it. Most of the bushes around here have already been foraged and have not quite grown back. And the ones at the distance are probably surrounded by monsters and the like.
Oh, you think? Oh, is it more those, the ones with the antlers that, has like the runes on them?
I've seen you've met the crocodians.
Yeah, crocodile. Well, I don't think I'm familiar with that animal, and not to toot my own horn, but I like to think of myself as pretty in tune with nature most of the time.
You see the air genasi interrupt. That is because it is not a creature of nature.
Oh, no?
There's a mockery of it.
Well, that's not good.
the one responsible for all of this actually visited our village once.
Oh,
Showed
really?
us how it was done. Yes.
It sounds like this is gonna be a long talk. Perhaps I should sit down or something.
He told us that whenever we wish to turn our starvation into weapons, he told us to visit him. Many of the villagers wanted to strike him down where he stood, but I told them not to. There was this strange strength about him.
Is this
Despite
person? Did this?
Aksha, a dragonborn,
Oh,
or if you could call him that.
we have a
he seemed
dragonborn
to-
in our party too.
Does he turn people into different types of monsters?
Mostly just me.
He looks at you, about to throw hands.
Because he's annoying.
Not on the Oh. He looks back. You're rather annoying too.
Oh, that's fine. Your opinion really doesn't matter that much to me. Because we won't really know each other past this evening. But you may continue your story.
Dear, let's not fight with our guests. Anyways. You do know that Hawthorne Manor is where he's at right now, yes?
Oh, was that where we're going?
Well, I suggest that you shouldn't. There's not much to gain there.
Well, that's not true. There's a lot for me to gain. So I'm still going to be going.
What exactly is your business at the manor?
Oh, I see. I'm not allowed to tell you. Actually, I don't remember if I'm not allowed to tell you. Which probably means I shouldn't anyways.
I will say, according to the contract, you may say it if it helps with the mission, but don't say it willy-nilly.
Yeah, I don't know about these people.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Blairen would look towards the direction of the Hawthorne Manor and said, if it's something to do with Alexander, I'm sure he's dead by now.
What'd you say? Sorry.
If it's something to do with Alexander, I'm sure he's dead by now.
He's a dragonborn?
Alexander. I don't know. Who's Alexander?
He's the head of the Hawthorne Manor. Supposedly the richest man in the land, but
Not. For now.
you see this Air Genasi stare at you. Are you planning to do something to this land?
What? No. I don't care much about this land. I'm going back to Sorona. Honestly, I might go back to Koana at this rate.
I don't like him. Blairen lets out a sigh as he looks back at Morn. As she looks back at Mornes. You're not planning on helping Aksha?
Who? Oh yes, it's this place, right? Well, I got what? How is it? Is it going to be really out of our way, or what's I kind of on a time crunch here.
Aksha is the man responsible for all of this. You're not trying to help him. Yes?
Oh, that's the name of the guy. Oh, okay. No, I don't think so.
10-year roll persuasion.
I wish I was more confident.
I was about to ask, I just sent this in the chat too, but, just, would Dove and Nada at some point have, like, at any point...
Wandered back over there?
Yeah, wandered back to this place where they're having this conversation, or no?
I thought that's what's happening while we were dancing.
Did we give up that chance at all?
You can talk to them at a later date, but for now, this conversation.
No, okay, it's giving it up. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you had the game paused. I don't know if you know that.
Oh,
There you go. I don't know if it mattered or not. And I got a 23 on persuasion. I do feel confident. About what? I don't know, but something.
You don't give a shit about this village. You just want to go home.
That fits. That's canon.
I don't give a fuck about that guy. I don't give a fuck about these people. Like,
one of the villagers sort of like whispered towards the air genasi, and he whispers towards the fire genasi, Laren. She looks at Bornese and says, I heard that you have a carriage, and some of the contents within the carriage is food.
not to my recollection, no.
If you can give us enough food to last a day or two, we will show you the path towards the Hawthorne Manor.
Oh, okay. So, I'm going to have to be exploited. What's the words they use? Extortion. That's what's happening here.
Leading you to the path to Hawthorne Manor is still a dangerous job for my people.
You can't just point me in the direction.
She shakes her head. It's a bit more complicated than that.
Is it because of these, what do you call them again? Those monsters and what was the name of that guy again that created them?
Sure.
Sure, yeah, that one.
Does anyone like you?
I don't care if anyone likes me. It seems that you should really like me, so if I'm the one with all the food, no?
You let up, people are starving and all you care about is yourself still.
I don't just care about myself. I care about my land as well. Oh, I guess that is mine, though.
You're just like Alexander.
I don't even know who that is. That's not fair. I cannot promise you food. It's just not something I can do.
Oh, and I cannot promise you a safe passage until we get food. I can't ask my people to risk their lives out of a favor.
Then you shouldn't have to. We will be gone by the morning and we will just take our chances if you can just point us on the way to Hawthorne Manor. But the contents of that crate are not for you, unfortunately. Whether it's food or not. And I apologize for that. Don't think I'm so apathetic to your cause. I understand what it means to be impoverished and, downtrodden, for lack of a better word, no offense. But again, what is yours is not in that cart. It's not even for me to give. I hope you can understand that.
She lets out a sigh. We understand. But you also have to understand that, again, if you want something, and if you want something from us, we should be able to provide as well. However,
other than what's in the crate, is there anything else that perhaps we can provide?
they look at the you see the air genasi and the fire genasi look at each other. And you hear the air genasi kind of go like, well, if they're not willing to provide food from outside the crate, maybe from, and you see Bladen kind of shake her head. It's suicide. You can't just ask them to risk themselves like that. Well, it would be safer than Hawthorne Manor.
No, but
Bladen
We had to go to Hawthorne.
The usual road to Hawthorne Manor is suicide.
What'd they say?
The usual road to Hawthorne Manor is suicide.
Yes, because there's the monsters and Alexander and Ashra, all that stuff, right?
Yes.
Okay.
However, if we can guide you through our secret paths, I'm sure you can make through it. However, there's a grove nearby, defended by a few druids. They're guarded, they won't even talk to us, but we know that there's livestock and fruits there. If you can somehow convince them to give us food, then we'll lead you towards the path to Hawthorne Manor. Deal?
I'll stick my hand out.
She gives a hand. She gives a hand out and like shakes her hand.
And then like
again, I apologize.
When she has her hand, I'm gonna like grab her hand by the other side and like lean in and be like, but that's not a promise or a guarantee that can happen. But I will try. That is the promise.
Your attempt is appreciated, at the very least.
And the attempt is part of the promise for you to show us this passage. Correct?
Yes. In fact, I'll make sure that my husband shows you the passage himself.
Does she seem like she's being genuine or shady?
She seems rather genuine.
Okay.
Listen. If you're not there to hunt down Aksha, maybe you'll be the ones to stop him.
Perhaps. But we're not here to be judge, trial, and jury. And I hope you understand that, too.
Of course. Nods. And walks back. If you need shelter, there's free shelter. Way much more free shelter than I'd like, to be honest.
Well, your hospitality is much appreciated. I will let my companions know. We will depart first thing in the morning once we've gotten some rest to this druid grove. It may set us back a little bit, but perhaps your secret passageway will make up for the lost time and the attempt to help your people. Correct?
Correct.
Perfect. Well, I'm so glad we could come to an understanding. Perhaps this evening before rest I will go to try to hunt. Maybe I can find some big game and we can share with the village. Again, no promises, but I will do what I can.
Okay. You see Caspian kind of bow. Village chief. And as he turns around, Blarian stops him. Wait, before you go, we're going to need to have a talk. And she looks at you.
Oh,
expecting you to leave Borneo.
I should leave. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your cooperation, Mr. Bernays.
Oh yes, please. Bolognese is just fine.
A pleasure.
Is there? I do apologize. Is there perhaps a place to use the facilities?
Of course. To the east.
Oh, to the east. Okay. Well, I'll go. Thank you for my time. I let my companions know.
Alright.
And I'm gonna like go over here. And when do I feel like I'm out of eyesight?
Around here.
Okay, I'm gonna turn into a squirrel.
You turn into a squirrel. Okay.
And I'm gonna go this long way because I know they haven't seen animals in a while. I don't want to excite them, but I want to get into I want to get into earshot.
Can you roll stealth?
As a squirrel?
Yes.
All right. What's a squirrel's?
I feel like a squirrel has good stealth though.
They might have good dex or something. Let me look up Dandy's squirrel stats.
Squirrel.
Oh.
Yeah, +4 on stealth.
+4 on stealth?
Yep.
So just a d20 add 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's very good. It's very good.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. They're tiny. Oh, no. 9?
You think you're hidden?
Oh, I think I'm hidden. That's good. Okay. Alright.
Alright. The Vari, Nota. You see some of them sort of like whistle, some of them play the drums there. The mood has definitely lightened up. And one of them even offered you, even offered the both of you like a necklace with white lilies on all over them.
Trying to think if Nada has anything on her. I think with that display of kindness, like anything she had left in her sack of her rations. So it's like she had rations in her sack, but she had also like taken a bunch of stuff from behind the bar before they left. And the stuff that she had grabbed from behind the bar, like nuts,
Nice.
popcorn, whatever, like the things that were like there just ready that she had grabbed, she kind of takes out of her sack and like gives back to them.
You see that the Earth Genasi that sort of like gave you the lilies, take the food, and you can see how hungry he is and how much he wants to consume all of it. But before that, he kind of like looks around and sort of like makes the rounds after nodding at you, making sure to share the food.
And then Nada's gonna kind of look over at Dove, and Dove will bow, and then does like grandiose bow to everyone else, and then like sheathes her rapier, and then walks over to Dove. Do you keep playing?
I think if you are walking over, she'll kind of like finish up her song and do a little bow.
Yeah, and then she'll kind of look over to like the where we saw Bornay's look or like head off to, and like kind of lean over in her ear and say, "Do we want to follow Bornay's or stay with the cart?" Because attention's gonna be on us no matter where we go.
Yeah, I was gonna say Bernays is not known for having a particularly silver tongue, so maybe we should go over there and see what's going on.
Okay, should we be incognito? I don't know if that is a possibility, but we could definitely try.
I mean, we're like the village heroes, right? I mean, we brought back one of their own, giving out food and stuff, or services.
There's a village hero, and then there is a victim. It always depends on how you look at it in the future. Sure. And she'll kind of like lock arms with Dove and start walking over there to... We're gonna walk over there. I think Nada's gonna definitely start charging towards our Genasi friends.
Okay. So take the northeastern road, because something will happen. Right.
Northeastern.
That is the path. Yeah, good.
Okay.
Around here, right? So, you guys walk on over, and you guys see you guys hear a conversation. It's quiet, you can't hear it well, but what you notice more is the first animal that you've ever seen in the forest. A squirrel. And not only that, they seem to be staring at you guys specifically.
Does Bornay's have any specific features that would transfer to animal? And I ask this because I gave you head scratchies, so I feel like Nada would have noticed if you had this.
Probably just yellow eyes. But I don't know if that would be something noticeable from animal to animal.
I can roll a smart check for Nada, but would you have yellow eyes for all of them? Yeah, fuck it. Under 10, he has no idea. Oh, not just like a straight smart check?
Yeah, you roll an investigation because you're like
Sure.
surmising from what you
This is exactly why I did that head scratch. Because I knew. Well, it's not good. That's a 10. Bam.
Listen, it's yeah, you're kind of like caught by the surprise that there's a fucking squirrel around. This is the first bit of wildlife that aren't the goats that you see.
Is it okay?
Entice him up. She's like a little nut in her hand. Like, come here.
Yeah.
Do you think that might be one of the creatures that is dangerous around here? Do you see those eyes? They kind of look like Bonet's, but I don't know.
Okay, Abby.
Hey, I'm allowed.
Does this squirrel look dangerous? Because she's not even thinking about 48. She's thinking about, like, is this some undead creature that's gonna fucking eat her face off?
Let me rephrase it. It looks skittish, like Bernace's eyes does.
He would look annoyed because he's trying to, like, eavesdrop, but obviously they're talking, so he can't hear anything. Probably. I'm not saying he can, but he's trying to eavesdrop and they're talking.
Real perception. It is a lot harder because people are talking right
Yeah. Perception, you said?
Yes.
Okay, my perception's usually good, but last time I said that I rolled a 1, so... Oh,
okay, are you... Okay, question. Are you... When we come over, are you being skittish or friendly towards us?
Well, I probably wasn't being anything toward y'all, yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
Looking at the...
yeah, I'm like in the direction of like the gymnastics and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, the bar just has a little nut. Like, come here, little guy, come here.
Yeah, I'm probably not looking y'all's way. I'm probably just trying to like focus on the thing.
You hear Blairin and like that's get up, and you hear Blairin go like, "You told them to what? To steal from a carriage? Listen, our people might be desperate, but we're not. Listen, honor isn't going to feed us, all right? Have you seen the starving children around here?" And you see the air genasi say, "I agree with him. Something had to be done. We have to worry more about our people rather than just honor. Love." I know that. You know how stubborn these people are? Both of you do. One word gets out that we did something like that. Do you think they'd still support us? Do you think we could still keep order around here? No. Never do that again. Okay? That's what you hear.
Alright.
Coordinates.
Alright. While these chicas are like...
Yeah, Nada throws it, like, doesn't do the gentle. She just throws a nut at the squirrel.
Jesus.
Like, grabs it.
Okay.
Does it move? What do you do?
Well, is that like around, like, after I would hear all that, I would need DM?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then yeah, I would like run down the tree over in this area behind the tree and then turn back.
Look, you scared it away. No, you can't throw things at wild animals.
Have you never seen wild animals? They kind of destroy all kind of garbage. These people probably need their garbage. They probably gonna have to eat from their garbage.
Well, we should have done is well and give it to the villagers. They could have eaten some.
I'll come around the tree. Right. These people would be so lucky to have garbage to eat, it seems like.
See, Bornese understands what I'm saying.
No, that's what I'm saying as well. We should have killed that squirrel and given it to them to eat. You know?
Well, perhaps next time.
Turkey.
We have to go back to Zakat.
Oh, okay. What did they say, Bernace?
Lots of things. We'll discuss at Zakat. I don't want to stay here to talk about it.
Oh,
Did they not offer us like a house or anything? Like a
I don't think you understand. I believe I'm speaking common, but perhaps I'm not. Around the cart, I think would be where I would like to talk about this.
I mean, yeah, we can walk and talk. I mean, I'm not opposed.
I think she leans over. I think Bernays wants to talk in private, and maybe it's not private yet.
I guess, but I figured we'd talk in private. If they're offering us a room, that would be private.
Oh,
I prefer to be
that's
out of the snow.
also
I'm sick of
true.
the snow.
Well, but we're still in the snow, so they're
Exactly,
going.
that's
They're
what I'm
leaving.
getting
They're okay. Let's go. And she like grabs her like Link's arms and like dragging.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
When you guys head to the Kiran,
Oh,
you
that's
see
not
a
the right
scene
one.
in front of you.
That's you
Right?
now.
That's not what I
Is
wanted.
he hanging
Sorry.
out? He's joining our party.
He's coming. Grabbed you with this.
No. Okay, so you see a man on the ground right beside the Kiran.
Oh my god. Okay.
Water genasi that seems to be bleeding from his nose. Now,
Kiran! What did you do? You didn't fight without me? Kiran, you know. No!
he looks at the water genasi and says, Mind if you try to do something stupid again so she has an excuse to hit you too?
Are they still alive?
They are still alive. And the
gonna-
water genasi stands up.
And then I think Nada tiny bit and say, "Are you doing something nasty? We came out of love, but we can come out of hatred."
I just wanted to ask for food. My daughter's starving, please.
Oh. Well, I gave you food over where we were dancing and you missed out, so you better go over there and try and find some rations. Mm-hmm.
It's not enough for everyone.
It's enough for now.
We're gonna. It doesn't matter, your daughter. We're going to go hunting this evening. You're more than welcome to join. You don't have to, though. I've already told your elder. I forget her name. That whatever you hunted, I would be happy to share with the village. Now get away from our cart. Now.
Then you roll intimidation.
Can I get advantage with my nonsense?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
What about super advantage?
Wait, that's a thing now!
I know. I don't know what that is, though. I'm scared to press it.
Hold on, I'll be right back, guys. I'm so sorry. My poor nose.
21.
He looks at the Kiran. He looks at you. He looks at Nata. He says, I'll join you for the hunt.
And I'll say, then be in tip-top shape, okay? And I'll cast the healing word on him.
I didn't punch him that hard. You don't need to waste that.
I'll just do a level 1.
What was that all about? These people are starving. You're beating them?
He tried to grab my coat. I didn't know what else he had on him. He might have had a dagger.
He did his job, what he was supposed to do. What we're all supposed to do, I'll have you know. They were trying to extort us. Food that we may or may not have in our cart for knowledge about this secret passageway to get to Hawthorne Manor. Apparently it's very dangerous. Somebody residing in Hawthorne named Asha or Alexander, there's a lot of names real fast, is creating these beasts that we saw. So our mission doesn't change. Perhaps that's why the reward was so high. But they're trying to get the things in our cart in exchange for this safe passage. But I told them that we could not do that, that it's not our inventory to give. So they understood, I believe, for the most part. So instead, they asked us to go talk to a local druid grove tomorrow morning, and I told them that the attempt would have to be enough, and they said that they would show us the secret passageway after that.
What do we know about these druids?
I don't know much. I mean, I know something about Druids from Koana, and I know that the Druid Enclave, but I don't know about any Druid circles that are in Veltar at all.
Huh.
I mean, I'm guessing they practice some sort of snowy, cold-timey Druidism, but again, I'm not very familiar with that.
The Kieran would chime in and say, "I think they're trying to separate us."
Well, we will all go together now.
No, we can't go together. Someone has to stay by the carts. If they want the cart, then putting us out on some wild goose hunt is going to make us not be at the cart. So we have to make, and they want the cart, so someone has to stay at the cart.
Yeah.
Listen, if you want information about the passageway, he pulls out a dagger.
No, Takirin.
There are other ways.
Takirin.
Let's take the road then. At that point.
Well, they said that the road was very dangerous, and I had to admit, I believe they were being sincere with that.
Well, but we could also talk to our Genasi friend, and we can ask him if there may be any interlude going on, us being separated or not. I will say at least one of us has to stay at the carts. If we do this, I don't think it's a bad idea, because talking to these druid people, because druids do understand the lay of the land, they understand what's happening with the land, they understand why things change, and obviously things have been changing, so it wouldn't be a bad idea to just, even for us to understand why maybe things are happening, they might have some information for us.
No, I wouldn't. All druids I've met are dickheads.
Okay.
These are two very different reviews.
I've never met a druid before Borneo, so I'm not really sure, but...
If we do go, we could pass by the Druid Grove. That is an option, but I don't think it's a good idea. I do think that we should go talk to them, even if it's not for the self-interest of this town, if it's a self-interest for us. Because again, they have lived here. Druid Groves don't move around very often, and they've lived time, so they would sense why, when, and like exactly where the penetration of why this is happening. They're good at that. Looks over to Bornez, right?
I suppose, yes, but I have a question. I'm not from Dima, but all of you are. But Dima has a province called the Druid Enclave, right? Why would the Druids want to stay in Veltar and not in the Druid Enclave?
Actually, I was about to say I might know something about this, but Sean, would you know anything about that?
Roll history.
Because Nada's read a bunch of books about things across the land.
Because we met in Serona, but south of Serona is... Oh no, that's
You said history?
It's just history.
Yeah. Okay, it's 5. And that's 12.
Sean, I'm sending you something. Sorry, stream.
It's okay. This is important. This is history. This is knowledge. This is canon.
No, I know about the Enclave.
Well, okay, that's the updated map, by the way. I should have sent that to you earlier.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
So, Nata, you do know that there's a Druid Enclave in the southeast, right?
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people do. Most of the Druids do stay there, but that is not where 100% of the Druids in this island would be at.
Okay.
Some of them would be from the Druid Enclave, maybe trying to research some other parts of the forest, like nature might be guiding them, hey, by the ways, a tree might be telling them, yo, we need help here, or we need help there.
Like a draw here, a draw there.
Yeah.
Like factions, basically.
Yeah. There are also subsections of factions, but it is not foreign too foreign of an idea that like there are like areas where like druids would stay, like small areas, like groves and shit.
I put the map in the Discord, by the way, of
Well-
Dima.
I mean, from what I've read in tomes, is that there are druids that tend to roam for knowledge and experience. So maybe this is some branch of that clove, or maybe it's a new branch, or maybe a branch of the evil creatures that we encountered. I don't know, but I think if they're providing substance for these people, maybe they're not harmful. But I do think if this land is suffering from something like a curse or some charm, they would probably know more information than these peasants.
That is
And
true,
that's
but we're not
knowledge.
really worried about that. No offense to these people, but we're not here to cure this land of this plague. We're here to go and parlay with
But-
people in Hawthorne Manor.
But
Yes,
And
but the
allegedly, according to these stories, it seems where all the problems are coming are from Hawthorne Manor. So I
But-
mean, it's more of a two birds with one stone.
the thing
It-
is that we may not be our job, but that is quite literally a druid's job. It is a druid grove, and they're not doing anything to protect the land. Then there might be more issues than we do understand here.
Or it's possible that whatever has taken over this land is too powerful for the grove to undertake.
I mean, yes. I mean, we can talk to them and get some information, but if the people of this village are trying to separate us from this cart and that they know exactly where we're going and for how long, that might be in our, not favor, but the opposite of that.
Well, I do agree we should not leave the cart alone. We should definitely
But even then, separating at all at this point seems like a bad idea. We were gone for what, 15, 30 minutes, and Takiran had to punch a dude already.
I
we
feel
could take the cart with us.
it seems like a very big hassle.
I do think no one, from what our knowledge has been, no one has returned from these lands alive, right?
Yes.
So we need information that hasn't been delivered outside of these lands, and who knows better than the land than druids? And druids who have been living here for a while.
That's true.
They are dickheads, but yeah, that's that town. Yeah, that yeah.
Dickheads can be dickheads, but they also have knowledge that you don't.
Did the leader say how far away the little druid enclave is?
I would give you that information. It would be half a day away.
A bit of a detour.
Would Bornese know about shadow druids?
Girl history.
Also, did we have a timestamp on this mission? Like, did they say we have to do this in a certain amount of time?
I don't think so, right?
4 to 5 days is what they're assuming.
My history's so bad, though. I rolled good, though. 17?
Okay, I will. 17. There is a time crunch, but not like a week. And you've been out for 2 days.
Do I know about shadow druids?
Not, you know of their existence, you know that they're evil druids, but not like, you know,
Yeah.
not much about what they are specifically, if that makes sense. Or like why they do what they do. You do know that there are a bunch of like evil druids.
Here's the problem with your theory. Although there is druids who protect the land, that's what all druids do. Not all druids think that protecting the land means protecting the people on the land. I don't know why, but there's a faction of druidism that's shadowed in nature, and if these druids have done nothing to help the people or the land in a way that would benefit the people on the land, then perhaps they're not worried about protecting the people. They're just worried about protecting the land in the ways they know best.
Well, But we're also not really concerned about protecting these people. We're just worried about how to get through the land.
I say we go to the Druid Circle, get some information. If they're friendly, great. If they're not, no gain, no loss, and then we
even
continue
if they're
on.
not friendly, maybe there's a parlay for us to be able to get through without the harm. If they're, well, I don't know. The creatures we encountered, they could be part of this druid, the shadow druids, or not. But they still might understand a way to get through without more damage, which means we get through faster.
As much as it pains me, and I loathe to say, I believe that Kieran is right. I believe that we have to perhaps take more extreme measures to our new friend.
What? No!
You could do extreme measures, or we could talk to the person that we encountered in our previous battle and see if they have more insights. There is persuasion, and then there also is manipulation.
Persuasion. Oh, I thought you were going a different way from that. My bad.
Well, you could go that way if you would like, but that will night and night for that.
Your mic's getting out real bad, Ellison.
And says, listen, whichever decision we make, you lot make, I'll go with it. Torture or manipulation or talking to people that I don't want to talk to, but whatever the case may be, I think it's best that we take a quick rest before we decide, get our heads cleared. No?
That is true. I am feeling quite beat.
Well, if we are going to be here for a fortnight, I guess we do have a time for persuasion.
They did offer us some shelter, however...
They did? Okay, well, why are we there? We're sitting
here that one.
Because I don't think we're going to be taking it. We need to stay with the cart. We can't stay 15 minutes
okay.
away from this cart without having someone come up on it.
That's okay, we already discussed this. I only need 4 hours of meditation, so someone just take a 4-hour, look-see here, and then I will do the rest.
I'll take the first shift. There's a house there.
And I will take the rest.
How do I ping an area?
You can double click.
Double click it?
Yeah, double click it.
That's the house that they offered for us. So quite near the cart.
Oh, well, it's right next to the cart. Then there's no worries.
Of course there's
we should still have someone on the cart. It's okay.
Yeah,
I only need 4 hours of meditation. I can even take my meditation on the cart. That's fine. You just wake me up and then go bed.
We'll do the usual. I'll take the first 4 hours. She takes the next 4 hours, and you wait for me to wake up before you guys leave.
Or you just get a full night rest of sleep. It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'm feeling a bit tired.
I can see that. That's why I'm assuring you it's okay.
Well, I can't go to sleep at the moment. I told these people that I would promise to go on a hunt, so I will have to go do that first.
Oh, tonight?
Yes, I told them I would.
Oh, I can help you hunt. I pulled out the pistol from her stocking.
It's no big deal. Please try to rest. That way you can take your meditation from Tekiran. Then that should be fine. I know how to hunt fine.
Tekiran would ask for your pistol by the way.
What?
For your what?
Pistol.
For my pistol?
Yeah, mind if I borrow that?
Sure, why do you need it? Why do you want it?
And
are you comparing it to yours? It's much smaller, but it has a great aim.
It's never fired once.
No. Did I say firing? No, I said it had a great aim.
Do you give it? Do you give it?
Yeah, I give it. She has it up.
Backfired.
He replaces the oil and gives it back.
Oh. Thanks.
Well, I will.
Back at her stocking.
Yep.
I will see you in a couple hours. And I'm gonna head off.
Are you going alone? Bernays? Is it Okay. Should I go after them? Should I stay here?
What's the worst that happens? He dies somewhere? I don't think that's too bad.
You really want him to die?
He is our healer.
And while
Why don't you go with him? You breathe fire.
do it. Fine. And then
Bye!
while he leaves and like joins Bernays.
Speak of the devil, we were just talking about you.
Oh God! I don't want to leave these two idiots with him.
We're not idiots. We're very diplomatic.
I have a -1 to my intelligence.
That's fine.
I'm an idiot.
He looks at the both of you and says, "Again, I come here to once again apologize for my actions earlier, and to inform you that if you are deciding to trek through the Hawthorne Manor, through the roads, or to head to the Druid Enclave, to the Druid Grove on the east, I will join you to make amends for my earlier actions."
You don't
have a...
We'll definitely accept you for sure.
Wait. You don't have a sweetheart here or anything? You have to...
No.
Smooth.
Why?
Okay. Well, I was just going to ask, do you know anything about these druids?
Oh, not necessarily.
Do you trust your elders?
Not necessarily, but I trust.
Yeah, what do you trust?
I trust Blairin.
Okay.
Are you from here? Or you're not from here?
Not. I should stop using the same words over and over again. No, I'm from down south, House of Progress.
Why did you come here?
Well, it was a few years ago. I was on a mission from the house. We were supposed to retrieve an artifact that got lost around here. We managed to retrieve it, but me and my group got ambushed by some bandits and were taken for ransom. They killed most of my men, but the Feather Axis over here, they rescued me.
What happened to the artifact?
Nah, it was probably stolen and sold at that point.
So you were taken by bandits and then decided to become bandits. Your point of logic is very flawed, but that's okay. I think we do forgive you. Maybe some re-education is definitely in store.
They were bandits for money. I needed to feed these people.
Obviously, but you're not gonna feed these people by stealing from people on the road. You need to feed these people by curing whatever's going wrong with these lands. Obviously.
He's just Nada. He's just a guy, you know. I mean, not everybody can go blazing into a manor and.
And I'm not just a girl. Tish Tosh.
No, you're quite impressive, actually.
Well, here's the deal. We can't decide that you can come with us. That's a full decision, and our group is obnoxiously dull. But I'm sure you can win them over.
Well, there's 3 of us, and the 2 of us are saying yes, so I think it should be fine.
There's 4 of us.
Yeah, but he's like a guard. He's not really like a part of our group necessarily.
Kieran's very hateful, but maybe you can win him over. I don't know. But here's the deal: is you have to secrecy. Such an adventure, am I right? It's a secret adventure. We can't tell you, so you can't know. You just have to be real.
Okay. Yes. Yeah. I was just here to offer if.
No, it's a debt of service, and I understand that, but we can't tell you why we would need you but we do want you. Does that help?
Of course. Whatever you wish, I will be at your service.
Oh, whatever you wish. Amazing.
He's a little bit nervous. You do notice there is an air of innocence around him.
Oh. Yeah, this sweet summer boy. I mean, I hope he can shrug it off. And
Anyways, I shall be at the house if you need me for anything, unless you need me for anything now.
Oh, well, the rest of our party went on a hunt, so she like pats his at her. You could just chill here if you would like, or you could invite us over to your homestead. Either or.
Sure. I still have some tea left.
Well, we have to kind of stay here until the rest of the other boys get back, but we wouldn't say no to some company.
I'll bring the tea back.
Oh, yay!
A nice warm cup of tea in this cold winter tundra. What a gentleman.
He like looks away. He looks away. He like walks away. And midway, he realized what you guys are like. What you guys might be implying.
Nothing to warm our bellies.
His face. He like puts his face on his. He puts his hands on his face. He's like, no, you're a gentleman. That's not what they mean. That's not what they mean. That's not what they mean. And
yeah, I think like Nada kind of lead, or is like Dove kind of sitting up with Nada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like Nada kind of leans over on Dove's shoulder. Men are so simple. It's so easy.
Very nice. Can you roll me one last survival?
Alexander.
Last roll of
Yeah. Survival?
Survival.
Oh, that's what he
For the last roll, yay!
The rolls of this session are insanity.
Everywhere,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
You decide to go hunting, Bernays, and you somehow found 2 boars.
Okay.
Like I don't really do the heal.
Which is insane because we went from no animals to 2 boars.
I do what I do, baby.
I'd feed this village for like months.
That's what I do.
You hunt them down.
That pork turkey.
When you come back with the hogs,
I got that hog in me.
That's the quote of the session right there.
You see like people like staring in surprise as if it was the first time that they've seen a boar.
Uh-huh.
And when you offer it, they gladly accept it and already start cooking it. All of them thanking you. And
did I just give them one boar?
Do you want to give both or one? You can give both.
I'll give both.
Tikira doesn't mind. You guys are well fed.
As long as, like, I would tell them something on lines as, like, as long as we're allowed to partake in, like, also eating this for the evening or in the morning, then we don't mind sharing.
They nod. One of them go, we'll prepare it for you and we'll give you a portion. But if you don't mind, we have to make sure that everyone in the village is fed. Thank you though.
That's fine.
And they start spicing it up. They start cooking the meat. They're trying to do it quickly, and like as well as they possibly could. It will take a while considering it's an actual entire boar, but
like it's 2 massive boars. How many people are in this village?
Like 12.5.
Okay. Yeah, I want to. Is there any way I could like also like talk to them about like how to preserve meat as well? Like I feel like there might be leftovers.
They're doing half as like something that they cook now, and
then,
one boar and the other half as like something that they'll preserve.
Okay, good. As long as they're like, okay, yeah, thank you.
They know how to make jerky. Yeah. But yeah, they eat. Some of them ask about you, where you're from, why your accent is so weird. But but Bornese, truth be told, they seem like rather like normal company. They may have like a tough exterior, but you kind of have a sense of like a good-hearted family kind of feel to them, as if like they all know each other and they're like,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Some of them even like let you like drink some of their moonshine, and Tikiran smelling it is gonna go like, I'm not gonna.
I think I would drink the moonshine, but we can save that for next time if you want. It is getting kind of late.
Alright. And with that,
I will be drinking moonshine next week.
that's Tikiran and Borne should be eating with the people, while Castrian would be spending some time
the evening with Nada and Davari.
getting teased all night.
Yikes.
If you know what I mean.
Maybe just socially, maybe physically. Who knows?
A little bit of both.
The nights are extremely cold. But as all of you sleep, and as Nata goes in a trance, all of you hear a voice and the silhouette. As you look into your dreams, and you see this dragonborn scars all over its body, almost like carapace, as it looks at all of you and says, "Such strength, such power. I hope that all of you visit soon." And that's where we'll leave it.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. We will be back on Wednesday. We're all good Wednesday, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Well, we will see y'all Wednesday when we should be doing this in the first place. But I'm glad we got to play today. So.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know if I'll be good on Wednesday. Actually, I just lied. I don't know if I'll be able to do that on Wednesday.
What the hell
we'll
you
see.
got going on Wednesday?
I'm gonna go see the Labyrinth concert.
Okay.
We can do Saturday again.
No, she'll be out of town too for that.
Will
I will. I'll be out of town. I'll be in Chicago.
Oh, right.
We can do Friday.
I might be out of town Friday. I'm sorry. We could do Thursday. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, guys.
We may be here at some point in time next week.
Yeah.
This is a we don't know session.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. All right. Well, everyone say bye.
Bye.
Wake up! We're the wizard! Let's go on an adventure. Fire! Woo! Have you seen my sword?
Someone find my sword! Can you feel it calling? It whispers in the breeze.
An ancient sword of siren shivers in the trees.
A shanty sung by heroines and heroes lost to time.
It promises adventures for those who pay its love.
At advantage to your role, though the journey chasing foes to the Dungeons and the Dragons